Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Damn, we have a lot of concurrent viewers. Now I know, let's have a little drink, that we've got a little bit of stream competition because Matt Lown decided to schedule his premiere at the exact same time as my stream. Something I'm fairly sure he did on purpose. I remember in the past he's created rival streams to my streams while they've been up because he likes banter. He claims that it was an accident, but who knows? But perhaps when people have finished watching that, they'll come watch this. Anyway, either way, this stream will be up on Lydia Chubbs afterwards. So if anyone is desperate to go watch that premiere, even though that'll also be up afterwards, then they are more than welcome to do so. So, we're going to have some very, very special guests during this stream. I've managed to assemble the Kollaborative Warfare gang in its entirety. Well, mine is Space Game Junkie, but he was never really a part of the gang, let's be honest. But I've managed to assemble that gang pretty much in its entirety, which is unprecedented. I didn't expect to get responses from at least two of them. But yeah, it's pretty much in time for the 5-year anniversary of Kollaborative Warfare, which is crazy. And another pretty funny thing is also that I actually surpassed, literally today, I surpassed Tape Gaming in subscribers, which I thought was kind of funny. It only took 2 years of inactivity on his behalf for me to actually catch up to him, which I think says a lot about how amazing his content was back in the day. We'll have them on very, very shortly. But first things first, I'm going to explain what we're doing today, what we're doing on this stream, and what we're going to be getting up to. One or two people have asked where the Super Chat's gone. I turned off Super Chat because someone pointed out to me that YouTube takes 30% of Super Chat donations, which is crazy. I thought they'd maybe take like 5-10%, but they take a lot more. So if anyone does want to donate to the stream, and I'm not asking anybody to. Never ask for money. But if anybody does want to donate to the stream and have a little newt and their message show up, if you want to be sure I read something, then a link is in the description of the video. Anyway, here's one I made earlier. It's not actually one I made. So Lurus on my Discord has been testing the feasibility of this ever since I pitched it. I think I pitched it on the building stream of the Clark. And I thought, you know what, it'd be really cool to harvest helium-3 and deuterium, fusion fuel that we need, from the atmosphere of a gas giant. So I need to have some kind of floating colony that I can then land on. A floating colony that sits in the atmosphere and harvests helium-3. So using the Heisenberg mod, and Hooligan Labs, I think, airships, and the Air Park mod, which lets you freeze things in the sky, it turns out it is feasible. However, in order to make this thing stable, it needs to have a massive counterweight. And I mean a huge long counterweight. I believe this is like 300, 400 meters long. And you have to store the fuel that you extract down there. And it has a few limitations. But Lurus has proved that it is indeed possible. So in this stream, first things first, we're just going to test this one that Lurus has made for me. Just get an idea of how it works. Maybe try and land something on it. We'll just hyper-edit over to Heba and check it all works. Oh, hello. Oh, Matt is actually neutered at the stream. You sucks. Cheers, Matt. Appreciate it. Oh, my God. You are mum gay. Matt Lown, 2020. But anyway, as I said, we are going to... Matt, shouldn't you be on your own freaking premiere right now? What are you doing? Anyway, we're going to launch this thing, maybe try and land some things on it. Just check that it all works, figure out how this whole landing on a floating platform in the atmosphere of a gas giant works, because I don't think anyone has ever done it in KSP before. This may well be a world first of someone actually doing this legitimately. We're going to be using a lot of hyper-edit in this stream, check it all works, and then in the actual episode, just to make sure, like, if anyone's watching this after the fact. Oh, hello! We've got another newt. JJMFDL. Make the floating base of a pair of centrifuge modules at the bottom to add resource scrubbers from the atmosphere. Centrifuge modules. That could be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, like on the spire. I like that idea. Cheers to the donation, man. Oh god, okay, we're gonna get donation spammed now. Everyone wants to have a newt. Hey, love the stream. Had a rough hospital shift. Oh, hello. Someone on the front lines. Respect to you, my man. Just in time, along with my IPA. Hope you get used to those hooligan airships for the craft. I get to use those hooligan airships for the craft too. Can't wait for the thing. Very nice. Someone on the front lines. Salute out to you, my dude. Anyway, I can try and entertain you while you're fighting the good fight. Anyway, let's launch this thing. And then what we're going to do is go onto Discord and we're going to get the KKW guys on here. It's going to be a little buggy, so we're just going to put some cheats on and just sort of see what happens. You can pick any name when donating, so it might not be Matt who donated. Actually, that's a fair point. It may well not have been Matt. That's the thing with not using Super Chat is you can literally put any name, so that might have been anyone. Yeah, well pointed out, guys. Well pointed out. There are some special newts for, I think, 6.66 or 420 of any currency. Oh, hello. That's a bendy boy. Hasta! Are the newts too loud or are they good? I think they're probably all right. Thank you, Hasta. No message, but greatly appreciated. Thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate it. Wonderful. Right. Okay. Let's no, that's the wrong thing. Is this it? Aha! Altitude control. And we'll have auto pitch on. And as soon as altitude control has balanced this thing. Squats. Watching this while doing some mining in Elite Dangerous. Nice something to watch. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is it's a lot of grind. It's part of the reason why I stopped playing it, to be fair. Right. We're level. Let's release it to the skies. Oh, hello. That's gonna hit the ground. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have caused a bit of damage to the old space center there. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, Elite Dangerous got a lot of grind. I always used to listen to podcasts and stuff while I was playing it. I remember me and the KKW gang, at least me and Agonarch and Twitchi went and played some Elite Dangerous back in the day, which was good fun. This auto buoyancy isn't working quite yet. Maybe we have to give it some time. But yeah, I remember we were pirates and we went and robbed a bunch of people, and we weren't very good at it, but it was good fun. And that video is still up somewhere. Anyway, Tape says it'll buff out, indeed. Anyway, who's ready to get the KKW guys on, right? We've got this airship flying, I think. I've explained the premise of the stream. And just FYI, I think I was in the middle of saying this when someone donated. If you're watching this after the fact, and you're like, oh god, I don't want to have to watch a 3-hour-long stream to see what's happening in the series, none of these streams have anything really important. They're just building streams and figuring out things. These are things I always just used to do, you know, off camera. But if some people ask me to stream these things, so that's when I started doing it. But yeah, we're not actually going to be doing anything, in the main save file. So you won't miss anything by skipping this video if you're watching it on YouTube after the fact. Just FYI. Right, let's have this so it goes up a little bit. Let's have it go up at like 3 meters per second. Then Headington! Hello, woohoo! Cloud City, indeed. I think we're going to have to make a lot of Star Wars references when we actually launch this thing. Thanks for the donation, bud. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm quite eager to see if anyone tests out one of the special newts for 6.66 or 420 of any currency. I put some effort into making some GIFs, and I spent multiple Stellaris streams getting these damn things working. Right, let's go on Discord, and let's say hi to the KKW gang, shall we? Let's get them in the general chat, y'all. Let's actually check that it works first. Tape and Co. Get in here, boys. There we go. I thought they'd be in there waiting for me, but clearly, yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wild Tape appeared.
Tape has appeared.
Yay! And Twitchi, and Agonarch. How are we all doing, guys?
Hello, how is everybody doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. It has been 2 years
someone
since
told
I
me
last
5
spoke to Tape, and it has been, what, 4 years since I last spoke to Agonarch or Twitchi? Like,
Yeah.
bloody hell.
Yeah, so been a adventurous time since then. Moving on, what about yourself? Everyone else?
Why don't we go, we'll go round in a little circle. So, Tape, why don't you, because this is probably the most asked question on my channel, is where you went. So how have you been? What have you been up to? How's it going?
Well, yeah, pretty good. Well, I've been working a lot at a job with it. Yeah, so it's been that's
Life?
Yeah,
That's not allowed.
life comes at you fast, and that's been taking up a lot of time, and that's kind of why I disappeared. And actually, before I disappeared, I did intend to make a video being like, "Hey," but you know, you kind of procrastinate on those kind of things.
Yeah.
Then it was like 5 months, and I was like, "Well, they get the picture."
I'm sure they
So,
understand.
yeah, they totally, yeah.
They harassed Beardy enough. I'm sure he's answered the
Yeah, I was
question
like,
for
well,
me.
Beardy's problem now, the ultimate revenge for Fall of Kerbin.
Oh no, the ultimate middle finger for beating you in the end.
Yeah.
The fact that we ever actually finished that series still astounds me to this day.
It mind blowing. That got painful in the end, but it was good.
We actually finished it, which is more than you can say for Collaborative Warfare.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's angry neutered at the stream. Hello.
Oh,
Matt Lown sucks and Beardy Mum gay.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know if you guys
They're
know about this.
on-
There's a bit of quote unquote YouTube drama going on at the moment between me and Matt Lown.
I may have
I
saw
saw the
periphery
video
of it,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, your mum gay. And apparently,
Yeah, you are mum gay. It was quite something. Yeah, but anyway, Agonarch, how have you been?
Good.
Yeah.
So I got sick a few years back whilst we were doing collaborative warfare and ended up in hospital sort of several times over the course of a few months. Like I think it was about 5 times in 3 months for a week at a time with pancreatitis.
Oh.
So it's not the kind of thing that gets better, but it's okay at the moment.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. I've been working. When I came back, everyone seemed pretty good, so I just figured I'd leave you guys to it. You guys had already started Fall of Kerbin. So yeah, started watching that.
Oh, did you watch Fall of Kerbin?
I assume,
bits of it, just that
Bits
one.
of
I
it,
haven't
yeah.
watched it at all.
I assume you were rooting for the Cathenians, obviously.
Of course!
Yeah, glorious.
Robbed.
Yeah, robbed, cheated, lied to.
To be fair, I mean, you tended to have the better craft, but it was more just I had the better
Yeah, I'd
tactics.
pull off some insane victories, but like only occasionally, and it just wouldn't stop the marching wall of armor and planes.
Yeah.
I was at the time not nearly as well versed in history and military things as Penguin was, so he sort of had a bit of an advantage to my sort of flail and hope sort of strategy.
I mean, I played a lot of Hearts of Iron 4, which you only really got into later, so
Yeah,
didn't really expect a lot of that stuff to actually be applicable, but it ended up.
Yeah, no, it was. You were quite a good tactician, actually. It was quite impressive. And you'd even tell me what you were going to do, and I'd be like, don't know how to counter that.
How's it all gonna? Oh, I'm trying to get this floating colony like into the atmosphere of this, to cheat it into the atmosphere of this gas giant, and it's just not having it.
No, it really doesn't like to put you in the atmosphere. You're using that set orbit function.
Oh, okay, right. So I'm gonna have to.
Twitchi been? I know he's still.
Oh yeah, have you
tubing,
been
but...
Twitchi? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I've been great. I've been feeling like plodding along for 4 years. I built myself a small little community. You know, we get together quite often, watching my channel die together. It's been quite fun. You know.
Yeah, I opted for the quit when my channel was done.
Quit while you're ahead, right?
Yeah, I bet it felt a lot better. But you know, you come to terms with that stuff after 4 years of watching it happen. So yeah, I'm totally happy with where I'm at right now. Like you don't get into YouTube for the money to begin with, or if you do, you drop out very quickly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'm doing incredibly well. Thanks.
Nice. Yeah.
That's really one thing, to be honest. Like I almost used to prefer the channel being a little smaller because like I knew everyone, especially during What are you saying? Sorry,
just watching the chat. I was about to say, just watching the chat fly past now, like trying to pick individual names out is actually quite difficult when you're there. Also trying to concentrate on a game, but also keep the social going. Yeah, it's. I see what you're saying there very much.
Bit of multitasking. Well, before, like, you know, you'd have maybe like, well, you'd have like your regular, especially on like Fall of Kerbin. That was probably like the golden region of like having quite a few viewers, so getting a lot of interaction, but enough people to. Yeah. Oh, I remember when we had time. Remember that? Wasn't that great?
Oh my god, yeah. In university, it was just like all I had was time. And now, you know. Yeah, that's gone.
I'm at uni. Yeah. I do not have time. What did you do a degree in again, Tate?
Computer science. You know, it's a pretty softball one if you already know computer science.
Yeah.
So the first 2 years are like, oh. I know how to do this. The third year, not so much, but yeah.
Okay, I think I found a way to get this into the atmosphere. I've changed the orbit so it falls into the atmosphere. I think with no heating on, it will probably be all right. There we go. Ignore max temperature.
It's Latra. I see Latra in the chat. Hi,
Wait,
Latra.
Latra's here?
Oh shit, it's Latra. I saw Jimmy as well in there earlier.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy made my Discord, so
Yeah. Made my
apparently I neutered £5.98 at the stream.
Wow.
I am
good
you
work,
from
mate.
the future. Wow. So I've gone back in time to give myself a donation. That's
Yeah.
astonishing.
At some point, you're going to really need £5, and then you'll understand.
But then doesn't that like the £5 never existed because it's been given to me from the future, and then in the future I'll give it back to myself, so it never.
Yeah,
actually,
does that cause inflation?
Yeah, I was going to say, with inflation, does that mean this £5 worth more than when you gave it to yourself? Have you actually earned
my
money here? I
God.
think
Does
you might
it
have.
Actually,
cause
technically, yeah,
inflation?
because it will be worth more now. So if I invested
Yeah.
it, and then the interest would build up, so I will actually be giving myself less money. I could
Yeah, you
keep
could
sending it back and just getting
Recursive
more and more money.
compound interest.
Oh
Yeah,
my
brilliant.
god, this is
Yeah.
a
We-
flawless plan.
Made
What's
the
the-
money, let's go do it.
What's
Yeah,
the bet
all we
on
need
this
is a
thing
time machine.
surviving this entry? Oh my god, the heating.
Oh, that
Turn
straight
on.
plummet looks beautiful.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's wobbling like a noodle. This is auto strutted to hell as well, and this is. Oh, it does not like this. Oh my god. Okay.
Big oof.
Yeah, I just tried to drop it
Oh my
into the
God.
atmosphere, and Oh no, it survived. Sort of.
No. What?
Oh, or no.
Did it?
Yeah, did it survive?
It's mostly there. That's like 90%.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
I'm gonna have to strap some engines onto this and actually lower it into the atmosphere gently. It's not liking this. Oh no.
No, it's not looking great.
I've seen lots of disconnected stuff there.
I tried using the landing. People are saying use the landing function of Hybrid. I tried using it, but it won't work. It's not landing it, no matter what I set
remember
this
it
to.
being pretty temperamental.
Yeah, especially in later versions.
Mm.
I have no
You
idea.
could do some old school save file editing. Hybrid a capsule onto the surface and then switch the parts around.
Oh, the good
It
old
can't
fashioned
possibly go wrong.
janky crap. That,
That was the when we were doing the space race. That was the worst thing. The save
Oh
file
my
editing we did manually.
God, don't remind me of Space Race. That was
Oh,
the jankiest
That
ass.
was not great. We probably could have come up with such a better way to do that.
Hopefully,
Anyway,
KSP2 will make that easier.
yeah, better multiplayer.
Yeah.
Super excited for that.
Any chance of you maybe returning to YouTube for that tape? You know, we could,
Actually, kind of made me want to do some stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but it's
was-
been delayed a year, so I've got lots of time to decide.
Yeah, honestly, that was the biggest relief to me. Not just because I'm actually happy. I think the game will get the time it needs, but also because I was in a rush to finish Beyond Kerbol like as fast as
Yeah.
possible before it came out. So I rushed getting to the interstellar mission, put loads of work in, getting it done like before the original release date. And then they got pushed back, and I'm like, oh, well, now I've got like a year to kill, and I've done the big thing. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start adding extra star systems and
Yeah,
like
it's so
extending
crazy.
it arbitrarily. A year isn't really enough time to make a whole new series, really. So I just
No, not a
doing it.
KSP series. I remember my Rhodes series. I think when you combine both of them, it was like 120 episodes. Or
I used to love that
I-
series.
Other than like the tedium of launching so much stuff, because I'm like a bit of a perfectionist, I really did like that series. I've been playing some KSP today actually, and I was just remembering because I was using the comms mod before there was comms, and like how much fun it was to set up like a comms network, and then when it didn't work, I would just spam low Earth orbit with low Kerbin orbit with comms,
I
like
remember,
little
didn't
tiny
you-
CubeSats.
Like have like every launch you had like a little cube, or you left loads of stuff in orbit.
Yeah, so
you
the
couldn't even
man-
use the map view because there were so many probes.
At the end, it was trash, but every manned orbit, manned like capsule I'd launch, I had like 2 little CubeSats in it, which I'd throw out the side, which was just such a fun little KSP thing to do.
Oh, that's
Man,
adorable.
that was good shit. The mistake I made was reusable rockets, because that was so tedious landing every rocket you launch.
That's why you need to get like Flight Manager for reusable stages or stage recovery. You know, automate that crap. That's what I do.
Yeah, probably. But felt more fun to do it.
That's the bitch way out.
Yeah, I'm a real KSP man.
Hell yeah. Do it old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not herding, it's not KSP.
It's not KSP Collaborative Warfare, at least.
Oh,
yeah.
KSP is an hour of work for 5 minutes of fun, and that's what makes it great.
Is it
Still
what makes
worth
it
it, though.
great, though?
Worth it.
Right, I've actually got to try and figure out how to make my own... I've got to make a floating colony while also having like a really nice reunion with you guys. So I've got to focus on the conversation and then also build a freaking floating colony, which is quite possibly one of the most complicated things I have ever tried to do.
We'll all build a quarter of it and then just jam it together.
When you guys going to send me some sub-assemblies for shits and gigs?
Shit, yeah.
I'm working on one at the
mods.
moment. It's
You're working on one at the
beautiful.
moment? Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll fire up KSP and get the juices flowing.
Oh, some people are saying, use Vessel Mover to spawn the craft in the atmosphere. That's an idea. Right, I just need like a little crappy capsule. There we go. Is there a stock way to name Kerbals? I thought there was like a cheat now you could name them.
If you go into the Alt F12 menu and you can create a Kerbal with any name you like.
Oh, crazy.
For some reason the Alt F12 menu is now not working.
Use your other Alt, the Alt Gur.
Yeah, that was the biggest annoying change they made.
Yeah, it just goes back and forth all the time. It's crazy.
Kerbals, here we go.
Someone said they hit sleep and Twitchy, oh my god.
Which of you guys wants to be... Oh, I'll make you all Kerbals. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can all be on my experimental thing.
And if you want to be a Kerbal fellow viewers, then it'll be a £100 chat, super chat.
Don't say that.
Sent to Tape Gaming.
You're going to donate to Tape, not me.
Yeah.
More deserving of it, maybe.
Oh, wow, there's a Discord overlay in games.
Oh, yeah. That's more annoying than it sounds useful, trust me.
Yeah,
it
right.
really is more annoying. Twitchy, you can be... I'll let you see what levels I'm putting your...
Yeah, that's fine.
On. Actually, you know what? No, I'll save that for Tape.
Mine's going to be maximum stupid.
Yeah, you called me out already.
Fair enough.
There we go. Let's make another one. So we want Tape.
They're all called Twitchy, get wrecked.
Tape, you can be a tourist.
Oh.
You're fucking stupid.
You're not even an
level
astronaut.
1.
You're not allowed to go.
Bring you along for PR reasons.
We got to have a learning disabled guy. It makes us look better.
Oh no, you can't say that on my stream.
Oh
no.
Did you forget who I am?
No, I mean, it's fair enough. You're probably the least PC person I know. Oh my god! Consider. Remember the back and forth in KKW, just all the Nazi stuff. Like that was before YouTube started demonetizing everyone who says that word. Like, if we made that now, we would make nothing. Demonetization through the ass.
My favorite thing about that series was Twitchy increasing the amount of like things before my name. Like
every episode, it was like
it
was Nazi tape, Nazi terrorist tape, Nazi terrorist war criminal tape, Nazi terrorist war criminal antichrist. Just adding more and more.
We got to remember he is the enemy, so got to make sure they know.
The propaganda was the best part of that whole series.
Oh yeah, honestly, it was something else. Right, Twitchy, you're the pilot. Agonarch is going to be the scientist, and then Tape's just... He's there for the photo shoots, publicity.
Yeah, we needed a third guy to balance the capsule.
You're dead weight.
Sit over there. Look good.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Right, let's launch this beauty. Oh my god, this stream... I bet I'm just going to get nothing done on this stream and actually just have to go do this in my own time, but it will be fun anyway.
I'm going to make sure of it.
To be fair, I am surprised on my other stream, even with just me talking to the chat and everything, I managed to actually build an interstellar ship. Well, I say that I built like the structure and then did all the important calculations and shit later, but I'm surprised I managed to build anything in that stream. So we will get further than I think we will in this one, but I wouldn't bet.
I miss going on rants in City Skylines too, Jimmy. That was a wonderful time.
I used to love your City Skylines, just the shit you would come out with.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I mean, some of it's pretty cringy now, but like most of it, I just talk. It was fine.
You think that's cringy? Like I treated Space Race like my like my City Skylines and went on a rant about Brexit, and then that
Ooh,
was
I do remember that.
that did not age well. My opinions
No.
changed very, very quickly. Yeah. I consider like making that video just private, but it's halfway through a series, so it's a bit like I can't really do that. I don't know. It's still there, but
Shame you can't put annotations and things anymore.
yeah, I can put an annotation saying, yeah, ignore everything that 2016 Beardy is going on about, because he does not know what the fuck he's talking about.
I remember being that age or being the exact same though, because I think you were like just at the end of sixth form or something. It's like that's a time when you kind of, it's pretty excusable.
Shit, I just killed all of you.
Oh my god! I see what this is now.
The resurrection is forthcoming.
I changed the mean anomaly the wrong way, and I yeeted you into the surface of, well, into a gas giant at like light speed. So that was that's something.
That was science. That was science.
Yes.
Yeah.
You died for an important reason. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Oh yeah. We're just disposable.
It's true.
Clone
it's
more.
true.
Yeah, especially when you can make more just like that. Yeah.
It's true. Or just control time. You know, it's like Edge of Tomorrow, you know? I can just reset the day when you die.
Ooh, fun.
Hell yeah. And an eternal cycle of being thrown into a gas giant for my research purposes.
Why is everyone posting F in the chat?
I think
we
for
just died.
all of you dying.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was like, what?
That thing that happened, yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna waste like half this stream just trying to get a capsule into the atmosphere. Let alone a freaking.
Why not just put it in orbit, give it a heat shield, or is this something?
No, I refuse to do this legitimately.
Oh, yeah, you can just fly there, you know.
I mean, this isn't another star system, you realize. Like, it's not easy to get here. It took 2.5 years of a series to get here.
I run it into orbit and then manually deorbit. I'm not saying
no. That makes too much sense. No sensible suggestions on my stream. God damn it. God, you going disappearing from YouTube for 2 years and telling me how to do my YouTube. Who you think you are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get progressively drunker on this stream. I'm trying to make like the most complicated thing I've ever built, and I'm just casually drinking. Funny thing is, when we did Collaborative Warfare, I was still way too young to actually drink. So that hopefully makes you all
Oh man, how did you get through
it? I remember you doing a turn of Collaborative Warfare pissed, and you doing it really badly, and you're doing commentary like, yeah, so I had like 3 glasses of wine before I did this like bombing run, which is why I crashed my plane into a mountain on landing. It's probably fine.
That was because I was still doing live commentary for it at the time, so I was like flying the plane drunk.
Those were the days, you know, before we started taking like Fall of Kerbin and stuff like way too seriously.
Yeah, because that was a nice thing about Collaborative Warfare, is it didn't really make sense as a war. Like there was no leeway in there, but like it was fun.
It was fun. It was just more of a shit post rather than like an actual. Whereas like Fall of Kerbin, I made like a proper like 5-page long rule document.
Yeah, you really did. Yeah.
Yeah, Vessel Mover ain't gonna work. I just killed you all again.
Jimmy has made the suggestion that you use Air Park, but as I just informed him, I don't think you put the module on.
I didn't. Okay, let's try Air Park. I'm too busy chatting to you guys to actually do anything. I bet we can just get nothing done.
It's all right. I got the chat covered. It's fine.
Cheers, bud. Thank
just
you.
a glorified moderator. Which episode is Drunk Tape Flying? I can go and find it.
Please go find it. You were flying your. Was it the? It was the Raptor, wasn't it? Yeah, throwback.
Solid plane.
Okay, I've got an Air Park module. Here we go.
It was such a shame that I'd like designed a perfect Air Force right before the series ended. Like, I had so many good planes.
Oh, but I meant because Agonarch, like, well, we didn't know where you went, so we just thought you were just, busy and taking a while. So I remember I was spending ages because I had a bit of, then time to perfect like all my tanks, all my planes. I built submarines, and I was like, all right, I formed plans. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this, and win the war. And then it just didn't happen. But
you guys sound like you're all so much more organized than I was during this. I was just like, what's happened? Throw some stuff out. That'll be fine.
You'll probably work if you're. Yeah, I mean, I think me and Tate got far more competitive than anyone else did. That's why we had
Yeah,
to go
well,
make
you
a
and
whole
I
separate
were.
series to just prove who was
Yeah.
better. Fall of Kerbin was so much fun, to be fair. It was real good.
Yeah, that was good.
We got a newt. Copycat. Did you ever play or hear Children of Dead Earth? Yeah. I've actually got Children of a Dead Earth, but I haven't got around to playing it. Just because it seems complicated and I haven't had time to learn it because uni and aerospace engineering. So, yeah. That's a fun fact for y'all. I'm actually doing a degree in Kerbal Space Program.
Space shit, aren't you? Yeah, I watched your Q&A.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
So, you know, I maybe one day will actually know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Isn't that a
Well, when
scary
I
thought?
need to steal a spaceship one day, I'll call you up.
No, that's my job to steal satellites. Oh, that's a throwback, isn't it?
Oh god.
I remember.
Oh yeah, you stole my satellite and my
yeah.
plane. You're a bastard. I think it might be episode 11 where I'm shit faced. I can't recall. Oh yeah, I think it was.
I think
the problem
I think Tape Kerman is curious as to the constituents of this atmosphere. He's going to go on a little bye Tape. I didn't realize you could get tourists out. I didn't expect the
What?
EVA
You
to
can get
work,
tourists
and then he
out?
just
No,
flew
you
off
shouldn't
into
be
the
able to.
sky.
You
Wow.
really made me a tourist.
Yeah, you were unbalancing the capsule, so you had to go. Sorry, bud.
I mean, a space tourist.
Okay, I've air parked it, so let's see what happens if I try and spawn this thing in. This may cause many
Krakens.
explosions or the game to crash. Let's see what happens. Well, it's frozen. That's a good sign.
It's thinking. It's just got to do it.
I'm thinking about it.
was,
I'm thinking about it. Oh, hello. It loaded.
Way!
Hey,
I mean, yeah, I can see it right now. It's not behind.
Woo!
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm totally on the time.
There
Okay,
we go.
I don't know if it's a good idea or not to quick save, so I'm going to make a special quick save. I'm going to call it maybe don't load this. I don't know if it will completely bug out the game. Right, and let's get the altitude control on. It's going to adjust the buoyancy for us. And then auto pitch, and then I'll release the air park, and hopefully it'll float. And then I've just got to build my own one. This is
Nice.
one that Luris made for me.
Ah,
So,
well.
yeah. It's currently frozen. And then
Found
as
the
soon as
episode,
it's
by the way.
balanced, I'll unfreeze it. Oh, you found the episode? Yeah, what's the episode?
Yeah, it's episode 11. Can I post links in your chat?
Yeah, you should be able to. I don't think
Cool.
the common rabble can, but
Yeah,
I think you can
that's
as a
the
moderator.
me
Yeah, there we
being,
go.
I think, Christmas drunk, doing a bombing run.
That was always the best.
Good time.
The only way to do a bombing run, let's be honest. Right,
Yeah,
let's
it's
un-air
like,
park this boy.
Everyone was drunk in World War One. You know, you can't fly sober.
Oh no, not at all. Okay, right, I've released it. The capsule is probably going to plummet to its death now, but okay, the buoyancy is on max. But I think Luris may well have made this to hover in Joule's atmosphere, and Heba is 5 times the mass of Joule.
So it has 5 times the atmosphere. So you're fine.
Or 5 times the gravity.
But it's 5 times the gravity, more like, yeah. So I don't think this thing can float. Let's drain some of this. Fuel.
Throw all the
Let's
extra mass away.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Let's drain it of liquid fuel. There we go. That's
Here's my
leveling it
drunken
out.
KSP Collaborative Warfare episode, just for those asking.
yeah. Let's if you want to go look at Tape, even more shit-faced than he is right now.
I'm actually sober right now, but I'm going to get a drink, so I'll
I was
disappear.
going to say, do you want to
So
sort that
not
out,
for
mate?
long.
Verb.
Okay, it is slowly balancing.
And we're reaching buoyancy. That's brilliant.
Not quite. It's still going downwards,
Oh.
but the atmosphere is going to get denser as we go downwards, so then it will become more buoyant anyway. So there should be a golden sort of.
Is it like
altitude.
Joule where you actually get a little bit of like minus altitude to work with as well?
I think it explodes if you start going to minus. That's what happened last
Yeah,
time.
obviously
Rocket
the
Tom
chat
is
on there.
neutered for all the good memories. Thank you very much, Rocket Tom. Somebody used one of the unique newts, which was 666, which is the angry newt. I created that for Stellaris because so many people were like getting angry at decisions I made. Oh, there we go.
Everyone knows how to play the game, right? So
big fan. Think you deserve some cash because you're a legend. Thank you very much, Cadlisto382. There we are.
So what do you reckon was your most controversial Stellaris decision then?
Probably it was just me not wanting to like go to war immediately. Like I discovered an alien empire and they were spamming like war, because I made a Shadow Council civic and I was like, all right, the stream chat can be the Shadow Council and like control the decisions behind the scenes. And then they all took it a bit seriously and were like, we're the Shadow Council, you have to do what we say. So it got a little bit like, yeah. Oh, we're buoyant. It floats. Yeah. Yes. It floats, everybody. Okay, if I load it back up with liquid fuel. Yeah, it floats. Hell yeah. It doesn't need liquid fuel, but it does need to be full of helium, and deuterium in the counterweight. Where's my liquid helium? There we go. Oh, they inflate. The tanks inflate. Whoa,
oh, that's beautiful.
That's cool. I didn't realize I did that. What mod are these from? Are these from KSP Interstellar? They actually inflate as they fill with stuff. Oh, that's awesome.
That's fucking rad.
Whoa. I don't know why this has blown my mind. Like, I've seen so much, like, cooler stuff in KSP modding. Like, a freaking weapon mod with AI and everything. And I'm like, well, no, inflating fuel tanks. No.
Yeah, but, like, dynamic inflation's cool.
It is cool that it's dynamic. Although filling those fuel tanks has caused us to start sinking again rather rapidly.
Yeah, sort of kilometer per second.
I don't know if we actually need the counterweight to be full of fuel. I think it's
you're
just
already...
as long as it's...
Yeah, as long as you're dangly bit down already, you should be doing fine.
Yeah. Dangly bit down. You
heard
it here first.
Third way.
Oh my god. Okay, and let's air park it. I think. Is that... Wait, we can check if it's air parked by opening up vessel.
They said I was mad, but it works.
There we go. I think that'll level out once the buoyancy's figured it. And yeah, it works. So now the challenge, now I've got it frozen in place, is to land something on it. So
Jesus Christ.
This is going to be
I assume.
Interesting.
So you're going to be landing our little attachments to it, are you? Is that the plan?
I mean, I was planning to land an actual ship on it. I'll attach your little attachments onto the final product.
How aerodynamic is a phallus?
Howard.
God, you just gave away what you're making, but sure. This auto buoyancy thing is really massively overcorrecting. Let's just leave it on. They would leave it on autocorrect. Maybe it'll. Yeah, that's good enough. I think. I'm gonna make a new quick save thing. Oh, somebody has used one of the special newts. Yay! Maybe still it works out. Hey, Rocket Tom, thank you very, very much.
Oh, I see that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I went and took some gifs from Pingu. So
complicated, nice.
Yeah. Okay. We've got 0 meters per second. So hopefully, that's Gucci. Let's try and land something on this. Right, let's go to the tracking station. People are saying it's not air parked. It is 100% air parked. Otherwise,
well, trying to air park right now, are we?
I bound it to an action group so I can air park it. So I can just press 0 and air park it. So it is frozen. I know it's frozen when like Vessel Mover says it's landed. That means it's yeah. I am just going to destroy my Yeet ship because it's currently frozen. I don't think you can swap to things from the tracking station when they're frozen over a gas giant. I think that was something Lewis warned me about. He said you can only load them by sending a ship like to it and landing on it, which is obviously a bit lame, but yeah. Anyway, let's get a ship. I think I'll get one of my Condors. They're pretty good. I'll try and land on it with one of them. We may end up having to use infinite fuel, but you know, KSP streams are no stranger to that, right?
Yeah, it's the simulation time, you know. It's not real.
Exactly. See, they get it. They get it. Let's put the crew condor and we'll put all of you guys on it. That'll be fun.
Oh, this
VAP.
attachment is going to be the best.
Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest.
Don't worry, it's not going to be like it's not going to have your channel demonetized or anything.
You being here is already going to do that.
Yeah, it
Like,
just sort of taped and the thing was
Tape
like,
gaming's here, right? Just
Well,
don't
okay,
even
yeah.
bother scanning through. Just slap a demonetization on it. To be fair, it's got a lot better. Their algorithms got better. They've trained it up
I
quite
do
a bit.
occasionally get an email for a copyright strike every now and again.
Oh, I still
like-
get those. They're usually for old videos where I did actually use copyrighted stuff though. So
Yeah, usually it's for me. It's like, oh, this song is no longer copyright free, so get
yeah.
fucked.
Oh, Matt Lown got screwed like that. He took a song from the
Yeah, I
actual
saw
YouTube
that.
official audio library and then got
That's what happened to me a
screwed.
bunch, yeah. But obviously on a smaller scale than his very successful.
His
video.
entire channel, yeah.
Poor Matt Lamb.
We used to be more famous than him. He used to watch Collaborative Warfare while he had no videos, and he commented when he
also,
had like 2K subs, and he just done his Eve submarine. It was yeah, those were the days.
Oh,
Smithers 125 angry neuted £6.66. Love your work, Biddy. Here from Australia. Keep it up. Good, eh? Thank you
there's
very
a Fighter
much.
Jet Showdown season 5, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's been continuing your legacy,
Oh,
hasn't
I
he?
saw that. Yeah, I think I did see that somewhere when I occasionally ghostly walk the halls. Yeah, that's cool. That's good shit.
Just like oh, I can't because Twitchy's now dead. I can't rename one Twitchy. Bollocks. Twitchy 2.0.
Oh,
Let's
Twitch
go.
on E, surely.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, of course. There we go. Oh, that's a throwback and a half. Twitchy, you just sort of you've been well, we got another Mind Maker. I remember I named a ship after him in Fall of
Oh,
Kerbin.
yeah, I remember sinking it.
Daddy, is that you? You've been out for a pack of cigarettes for 2 years
I
now.
actually came back from my pack of cigarettes just 2 years later with another kid. Sorry.
Oh my god, okay, it's getting a bit too me IRL for me IRL. Okay, Agonarch is our scientist, and then once again we'll get Tapolf. Oh no, it was Titler, wasn't
Budget Russian tape.
it? It was Titler. That was your Nazi porn name. I remember that.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
God, that was literally the worst that could have been picked. Like, there's no way that sounds good.
Okay, glorious. We've got our lineup. Let's launch this beauty. Right.
Do you guys remember the secret password we used to use for all of the
Wasn't it
multiplayer?
tape gay or something like that?
Tape sucks.
Oh, tape sucks. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Oh, the password for the DMP server. Honestly, like that was tape stream, wasn't it? We all went and played Dark Multiplayer. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Uh,
Robot Wars.
Oh, Robot Wars! I forgot about that. And you
It
just made
didn't
like
work,
who
it
was
was
it that just made a really janky like a ball that was just covered in structural panels and just
Sounds
rolled
like
it into everyone
Agonarch.
else and it just crushed everything.
I think that was Agonarch.
Was there? Yeah, I think it was
like something
Agonarch.
dastardly he would do.
Oh, that was such good fun. We had the moon race as well, when none of us got there. We had the rocket race, and Agonarch built a little jet car, and he was like, "I may not have won, but my, miles to the gallon."
Yeah, it was superior.
From a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I needed an air.
As I
park
recall,
module
you
instead.
guys slammed yours into like everything.
Yeah, because didn't someone crash into someone? That sounds like it was me. I'm saying it
No, you put guns on
accusatorily.
yours and you shot me. And Ash, bugger!
Oh,
I
what a time.
tracking station.
like a ball of death that kept desyncing and then teleporting around, and all the bits would go flying everywhere, and then
Wait, was
it would
that?
resync.
Oh, somebody donated. Blonde Null 123 donated £2.69. You make great videos. Smiley face. Thank you very, very much. Greatly
Thank you.
appreciated. Cheers, bud. Thank you. See, getting you guys on here was just an elaborate ploy for me to get rich.
If you
You've been
give Penguin
used.
enough money, I'll come back.
Oh,
Wait, no. Wait, shit.
Whoa, whoa,
Shit.
right. Let's set a like a Kickstarter goal. Pay Tape
18
enough money
million
he doesn't have to work anymore. Oh, right. Let's not do that.
No,
Right.
let's not do that.
No. Right. I need to land this ship back on Solitude because I screwed up. I
Someone's
meant to
apparently
revert and
trying
put
to
an
summon
airpark.
me as a god. Interesting. Ooh.
Here we go. Right, yeah, I need to put an air park module on the damn thing so I can freeze and unfreeze it when I land on the actual thingy. I forgot that. This is going to be proper jank. Like, there's going to have to be a lot of editing to make this even somewhat feasible in the actual episode.
Yeah. I remember always like building something elaborate, being like, "This will work," and then it didn't. It was like, "Ooh, gonna have to figure out how to make this not noticeable in the video that I'm cheating."
Dal, you remember the frickin' centaur that you made in Fall of Kerbin?
Yes, that was
That
a
was-
damn good tank. It was ugly as hell.
It was the ugliest thing you probably ever made, and you never made like a better looking tank because it was indestructible. Even when we made the armor mod,
Yeah,
it was still indestructible.
trounced everything.
No matter what you like, it was a medium tank, and I shot that thing with like tank destroyers with like high velocity guns, and it would just never die.
I remember once he dropped a 500-pound bomb directly on it, and like
And
it was
fine.
out of action, but it was basically fine except for the gun. Okay, my current attachment for your thing is 114 tons. I might have to rethink the size.
I said 5-ton limit, and you've made
I was
it.
hoping it would be sort of the centerpiece of your whole series, but I think it might just have to be a small little Easter egg.
Maybe you can make it
No
like, you know,
deep
like a
command
Scott
element.
Moonley mod, just like replace the moon with it or something, you know. Can I might replace the moon of their new like colony planet with your face. That's doable,
Oh,
to be
God.
fair.
This is drunk penguin talk now.
It's possible though, because like I know both guys who make both planet packs I'm using. And I know Games Links for one likes shit posts. He makes like his KSP channel is entirely KSP but insert cursed thing here. It's iconic. You could totally do KSP but the moon is Tape's face. Oh, I
That'd
really
be the
wanna
whole
do
series.
a whole series, Fall of Kerbin, but Kerbin is Tape's face.
No, just the
Every
moon. So,
texture.
like most episodes and most parts of episodes you don't notice, but every now and again it's just my face coming over in the sky.
You never draw attention to it. It's
Like
just in the
Rick and Morty
background.
screaming.
Oh, Android donated £15. Thank you very, very much. There has been a Fighter Jet Showdown Season 5, and we, including Twitchi, are doing another Collaborative Warfare. Yeah, I was going to mention that earlier, actually. Basically, some of us went, oh, they're gone. Guess we'll do our own content with Blackjack and Hookers. Good to see you all back together after all this time. Yeah, Twitchi, do you want to chat about this? You've sort of been
So yeah, I
reliving
managed to
glory
get like a
days.
couple of episodes out. Obviously, these things take time, so we're waiting for people. But yeah, it's a few guys have got hold of me. Were like, "Hey, would you like to come and take part in another war?" And of course, I would. Like, why would I not? The collaborative warfare was one of the most fun things that I've ever done. So I thought that, hey,
Aw.
let's go and make Kerbal combat. It sounds fun and adventurous. We've got a few more rules, but that's just to make sure that it doesn't go on forever. You know, that's
like Collaborative Warfare did.
yeah. But yeah, I've got an episode 0 and an episode 1 on my channel right now. If you want to come and check out what we're doing,
You can link it if you
it's-
want. You can link it in the chat.
yeah, let's do it. I
Go for it.
should have had that ready to go, shouldn't I? There we go.
Yeah, terrible
Maybe I
luck.
missed a trick with that. Yeah, go check it out, guys. Go check it out. Honestly, like, what I don't understand, this is my own personal opinion. I honestly thought that, Twitchy, your episodes of Collaborative Warfare were literally the best episodes
were
of
by
Collaborative
far the
Warfare.
best
They were
episodes.
so
thanks very
well
much.
edited. They were so well done. And the fact that, like, for some reason, like, they didn't get as many views as the rest of us, and I don't understand that. I really never did.
No.
As far as I'm concerned, you made the best episodes out of all of us.
Yeah, seconded.
For meme war, it was definitely literally the best. Yeah.
But that's basically what the series was, right?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you promote Kerbal Combat as much as you want because you deserve all the.
Oh,
views
thanks
you
very
can
much.
get,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
like, there's no Twitch Yongi in this one because obviously that
never
man has a very special place, and maybe we'll see him again one day. Obviously, that's a conversation I'll have to have with you guys.
Well,
But
they live forever, right? So
yeah. Well, yeah. he is off in an alternate dimension, doing good for the people of Cthulhu right now, and we need to entice him back because obviously his time is very limited. We need to give him a reason.
that's right. I mean, if you're riding rainbow unicorns in Super Heaven, then you're going to want to do this kind of.
I mean, and who wants to leave Super Heaven, really?
That's why I'm not coming back. Super Heaven is great.
Oh, so I maybe should. I did message you about this, Twitchy, but you clearly don't use Discord very much. I was thinking. I mean, this was a surprise that you guys even were available to come on here, but we could totally actually do a stream where we're actually doing something together, and it's not just me failing to build something. Something I thought might be quite cool is we all did like on a stream or something, maybe even in dark multiplayer. We all did like a fighter jet showdown, but built our own maybe fighters, maybe without missiles, maybe like Cold War era fighters or something.
Okay.
I
mean, whatever theme you're going to put down, I'm just going to end up putting something horrific on.
Well, I mean, that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that could be really good fun, though.
That does sound like fun.
Yeah, no, it does. It very much does sound like fun. I'm down.
Anyone viewing had any experience with DMP recently? Like, we've all not used it in a while, so if anyone's got anything to know, please speak.
Speak now or forever hold your
No.
peace.
I mean, there may have been a BD Armory expansion for LMP that I saw a month or two back.
What's LMP?
LMP is like DMP, but it's kind of, they took the DMP code base, completely overhauled it, and made something that's just a little bit nicer than DMP. From a user's point of view, it's exactly the same.
Okay.
But yeah, so any mods that would have worked with DMP also work with LMP, which is an amazing thing. But yeah, I found Jay Rogdovic. I don't know what his actual name is, but that's his GitHub, and he's got a mod in there that was updated very recently that says it works with BD Armory to pass the damage across.
That's cool.
Of course, this is subject to testing.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I forgot to read out a donation. It's Latra donated. He said, "It's nice to see you lovely naughty words still meshed together so well. Right, bringing back memories for me of times long past. Geez, know you lot before I knew I was trans or anything. Wow. Someone's gone through an entire, self-realization in the time where we've been shit posting.
Shit, what have I done?
What have you done with your life, Tape? God.
I don't know.
Oh my god, this planet is so huge.
Mungus.
It's a big chungus. That's a dead meme, innit? Bloody hell.
How stable does the attachment have to be? Because I've sort of used all the mass on the lettering.
On the lettering.
Nothing offensive. It's all right.
I might have to not cheat this and actually do it properly. What a shame.
Yeah, that's always the best thing about Kerbal Space Program is when the cheats are hard.
The game crashed.
Fucking
Yeah.
Game crashed.
Excellent.
Great.
Woo!
Right. Mindmaker donated £3. Tape should make a sentient AI in Python to maintain his channel while he's working. That's not a bad idea.
I would
not
use
one out
Python, but yeah. Actually, if I use Python, it'll probably have about the same upload schedule as me.
I've got to reboot the game now with all my mods. That's gonna take a while. So get comfortable,
15
guys.
minutes AMA, guys.
Oh yeah.
Got any burning questions in the chat?
Yeah.
Throw them out. We'll give you some sort of answer.
It might not be true or coherent, but it'll be an answer.
Oh, they're going to delay though, so they're not going to know for
a minute or two. I mean,
Well, it's only like a
It's
30
only
second
about
delay.
10
If that.
seconds these days. 30 maybe. It's very low on Twitch these days.
Yeah, the thing is, I'd love to use Twitch. I think it's a better platform for streaming, but all of my audience is on YouTube, and also it automatically gets saved to YouTube afterwards, so it's so much less effort just to use YouTube, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because you used to be able to post on YouTube like, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch, but you can't do that anymore.
There's
What
a
do you
good
mean?
one.
Can you not?
Penguin, you thought about playing Star Citizen?
Star Citizen? No. Maybe when
Is
it's
it beyond a point
finished?
where you can actually get out and play yet? Because every time I look at Star Citizen, I'm like, oh, they want money for me just to look at stuff.
Yeah, apparently $200 million wasn't enough. So
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm more excited for the expansion for Elite Dangerous. They're going to add
Thank you, Ludendorff.
walking on planets.
Yeah, we're not allowed to tell him, but yeah, cool. Yeah, so Elite Dangerous, it's a game that I do enjoy, but there's a lot of downtime in the game. You know, you say that it's a big grindy game. Yes, it is a big grindy game, and in between the grinding, you've got a lot of waiting.
Yeah, that's why
that's my opinion.
I play it in little bursts now and then, and I always play it listening to podcasts. But yeah, they're adding an update, which means you're going to be able to land on atmospheric planets and get out and walk around and shoot stuff. Coming next year, they released a trailer for it recently, which actually looks quite cool. You sound excited.
there's a question for me. Favorite hard liquor? Tanqueray 10 gin, because I'm a fancy pants.
Wow,
Yes,
yeah.
boy. I can actually talk to you about alcohol now. I'm not a little baby boy anymore. Here's a fun thing. I've had my channel for since 2013, or the end of 2012. I only started uploading in 2015, but I now actually have a beard. So there you go. I can actually be legitimate. Like, because when I was in school and then college and stuff, we had to be clean shaven, so I couldn't even. Over the holidays, I grew one out. But since going to uni, I grew one out permanently, and then since lockdown, I decided not to trim it and see what happens. So I look like Hobo Santa right now. It's not a good look.
I haven't had a haircut in months, and I've also stopped shaving, so I look like a real hobo right now. Like when I go outside, I'm like, I live in quite a nice area now. I'm like, oh, they're gonna throw me out. People are calling the police.
Beardy Penguin, will we get another Warfare series?
More work.
You get me at gunpoint, yeah.
KSP 2 maybe. Because honestly, with the performance improvements, KSP 2 will introduce. If there's a BD
What about
armory,
space engineers? Have you guys all got space engineers?
I got space
Can I have
engineers.
another rant about space engineers like I just did about Elite? Because I got one.
Go for
So
it. I'm
space
taking
engineers. So space engineer, they give you this system where you go and build some blocks to put the ships together, but you've got to put lots of little individual components in the blocks. Which, okay, fair enough, I get that. But why am I putting the same stuff in all the time? It's just extra steps for no particular reason. I could vary the amount of stuff going into that block and get that block extra customization, but no, it's just extra steps to make you feel like you're an engineer when you're not. You're just doing the same thing over and over. Anyway, that's
Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
DJ Mac just said gunpoint, you say.
Oh no, don't give him ideas, man.
There are a couple of questions about if I would ever return from Super Heaven to the Super Hell of YouTube.
Well, would you?
So I've actually been thinking about this a little bit.
I like it.
Time to come back to Super Hell. So the thing is I would never come back like I was before, where I had like a really regular upload schedule and things. But what I really miss is streaming. I kind of sometimes think maybe I could just do a bit of streaming. So maybe like a bit of that. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have said that. Now everyone's gonna think it's gonna happen.
Now I'm gonna get harassed. Like, when's Tape stream? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to. It's just another ploy to.
You hear that, everybody? So, Tape will be back if you keep asking Penguin.
No.
Tweet at him. Go to his hat. No,
bastards. I've already got enough harassment, because of the Matt Lound thing. Like, every other comment I get now is #Beardy Penguin cancelled. So,
yeah.
I did ask for it, to be honest.
So, fuck you up.
He's a good sport. He likes memes. I knew. Yeah. Some people were asking if it was actual beef between us. I'm like, how could I have made it any clearer? It's just a shit post. It was just a joke. We were just chatting about the state of YouTube and stuff in the Kerbal Discord thing, and then Matt Allen was like, oh, just for a joke, he was like, oh, let's start some YouTube drama, get some views, and just ats me and goes, you are mum gay. And I was really bored because I was in the middle of an online exam. And I was like, you know what? Take a break, make a train wreck of a shit post of a video. Matt probably won't even respond, whatever. And then I just sort of forgot about it. And then suddenly I was about to start streaming and someone told me he made a response video. So I watched it at the beginning of my stream and he went all out on that response. Like,
response, I'm going to go find it.
He puts on like
Yeah, I've
3
not
pairs
seen
of
that yet.
goggles on top of each other, and he's like, "It's great. It's something else." He was a really good sport about it. Considering that I literally did spam his comment section. About 90% of the comments are hashtag Matt sucks. So I properly screwed him.
So a second channel. God, he's successful.
Oh God, imagine being successful. God.
Imagine being able to get a second channel going.
To be fair, I'm actually considering starting a second channel, but not doing gaming on it, doing music on it.
Oh yeah, if you've got another skill, but I don't. I barely have the first skill. So.
Right. Okay. Here we go. We've got the Condor back. Apparently everyone's dead. I didn't even put Jebediah, Bill, Bob, or Valentina on the mission, but apparently they crashed so hard it killed them. They weren't even on the
Sounds
mission
right.
and they're dead.
That'll be Veloxy.
Veloxy from the grey.
Killing our Kerbins.
Oh, poor Velzy.
Oh,
We fired him into the. It's okay.
That was incredible. It was so hard to get 4 YouTubers in.
Sorry.
and-
Loris has just said, please tell, for the love of God, tell Beardy to use the velocity tab in HyperEdit. If you're not setting the velocity on an orbit, it might be like trying to accelerate or brake or something crazy.
Oh, maybe I should do that. Whoops.
You might be dropping it into the atmosphere at like 4 kilometers a second or something.
Probably am. Honestly, I'm not even. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to get any. This is more testing the feasibility of this. If I can land this Condor on the platform in this stream, I consider it a success. All right, that's all I'm going to try and do.
You should take a shot every time you miss.
Sounds like a productive way to spend a stream.
I should just also mention that there's a bunch of people asking when tape's coming back. I don't know what would cause that.
Yeah.
If I start taking
Beardy, do you
shots
have
every
any
time I
comments
miss-
on that?
Game streaming.
I'll just ask Beardy about that. He probably knows best.
Oh my god. See, I'm gonna start seeing multiple platforms. Like, which of the 5 different platforms in my blurred vision do I land on? Because it's gonna be so beard up. Right. Okay. I need to put all of you in as like Mark
Put in 5
III.
actual platforms then.
Cancel them out. Preempt my drunken self.
Agonarch is uploading multiple things.
No, I uploaded the wrong one. I uploaded an old version.
I think Tape is God is definitely the right craft.
Twitch Jong 3 because he's the 3rd one.
Well, yeah, nice. I like it.
Nice.
There we go.
That's writing right there.
And right, we've had tape.
That's a good
we've
drinking game. Take a
there.
shot every time that someone asks when something's coming.
When tape's coming back.
No, die of
Okay,
alcohol
alright, I'm
poisoning
down.
rapidly.
Get the camera on.
Get a tape cam up here. No, maybe that'll be your first stream back. Like, start it now.
Yeah,
Just be you drinking while on my stream.
No, that'd be great.
Tape.
Tape cam.
Tape to drunk.
I'm so
Boogaloo.
tempted to do tape cam. I don't have any of the shit though. I'd have to like set up everything again.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Here we go. We got Twitchy. Oh, apparently Twitchy 3. There's Twitchy 3 and there's Twitch Jong 3. I think I did Twitchy 3 instead of
Was that
Agonarch
Tape
3.
to Drunk Boogaloo? I like that.
Yeah, tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo. That's you. We'll have Agonarch 3. Our scientist. There we go. We got a crew. That's perfect. And right.
Tape 2 Interactive.
Let's try this.
My new game studio.
We got another one. Take a shot every time someone tells you to do a take a shot challenge. That's probably the worst one so far.
Wait. Everyone says, what? We have to take a shot?
Oh god. I didn't expect this stream to descend into
Take
such
shot
a
every time
shit
someone
post.
says, let's take a shot. Nice.
This stream is just It's become a train wreck
Oh, it's gonna devolve
immediately.
pretty bad.
I should have seen it coming,
What
to be
did you
honest.
expect inviting all us here?
Yeah, you invited all of us on it, man.
To be
This
fair,
is
I
your
didn't
fault,
expect
dude.
any of you to say yes. So,
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
our fault then.
yes, it is your
Yeah, how
fault.
dare you say yes?
How dare
that's
you
Some good delegation of responsibility.
take my
Industries
invitation.
approved.
Yeah, you were just like, oh, this would be a nice thing to do. And we were all like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Let's go to Strawberry's stream. Right. Okay, I've got to try and...
Careful
No,
how you
let's,
phrase that containment failure.
Let's try and do this. Here we go. Okay, right. I'm gonna quick save
I love
here.
your build, Tape. Can't
What?
wait for everyone to see this.
Yeah, did you let it up?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
I
it
am.
up. It's
I
amazing.
was going to build one that was like 30 meters long, but I forgot how heavy things were in KSP, so it was like 100 tons.
Ah, damn.
Have I tried Whitney Neal Pink Gin? I haven't actually. That sounds pretty fucking amazing.
Pink Drink's always a winner.
Yeah. There's a place in London that does this really amazing, like, hazelnut vodka. And it's just, it is like the nicest. I hate doing shots, but I like doing shots of that actually.
You manly man.
Well, kind of. But,
I don't
but
mean it to be, it just falls out of me, you know?
yeah, you know, I'm just naturally a big manly man. Totally.
Oh my.
We're doing up our garden, and I was holding the wood as my girlfriend was sawing it. I'm not very manly.
Sorry, I was looking away for a second, and I came back to you. You were holding what? What's the what?
Hello.
A piece of timber.
Okay, that's not what I thought you said, but in context, that makes more sense.
You want to get this demonetized?
It's long since been demonetized. It's too late for that. Bloody hell. Right, let's get the old infinite propellant on here. There we go. Nobody has to know.
Apparently, Woodford Reserve Double Oak Bourbon is nice. I'm actually not a big whiskey fan, but I've never had like really nice whiskey. So
I've got quite a taste for whiskey. Whiskey and rum are my spirits of choice.
rum, that's what I was drinking as a. Let's just say for the over 18-year-old.
Yo ho ho! And a bottle of rum.
Mm.
My god, orbital velocity is so high around this gas giant. I'm just gonna wait. Can I time warp through? No. Some of these engines, KSP Stellar engines, have actually got persistent thrust through time warp, which is so useful.
That's awesome.
But these ones do not.
Oh.
So.
Oh, like the really long range ones, you can keep going forever.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Keep overshooting this target.
Thank you, Game Guru. That's nice of you to say. Everything is going well for me now.
Did he not use the velocity tab?
I was trying to do it properly. I was trying to descend properly, but I just keep overshooting because I'm crap and tipsy.
This is why you don't drink and fly, because you always just.
Funny how those don't mix.
Yeah. Okay, right. What? Velocity. Right. You can just set the velocity to be 0. Wait, can I just rendezvous with this thing while it's in atmosphere? You know what? Let's try that.
Yeah.
No, let's try it. I want to try it.
Okay, give it a go. See if the game
Leave
breaks.
time of 1. Yeah, screw it. Target vessel. Oh.
Explosions, death.
I think I just sent the craft into the void. It's just gone. I haven't gone with it. The craft has just vanished. Apparently, not nanometers per second. It's just vanished.
Oh yeah,
Gross. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Right. Oh my god, this stream.
Thank you, Michael Bond. I'll check
I
out
don't know if I'll even upload this to YouTube. I'm just, nothing is going to get done.
Space, I get drink advice from chat.
Oh my god. Yeah, this was not a good. Oh, okay. Thankfully, I managed to load my quick save just fine without destroying the game. So, okay, let's get right overhead and we'll set the velocity to 0.
Oh, the-
And then-
0.1. Zero.
we
will
need
be
to make a returning from the Warhammer 40k Warp series.
Yes.
Job.
How does this work? I'm trying to set my velocity to 0 and it's not doing anything.
Just go for a small number rather than 0.
Maybe just
5. Nah, still not even affecting my orbit.
Ah.
A
Hmm,
little bit weird. How do I freeze my
right.
orbit, guys?
20 seconds behind.
You got any ideas?
How does orbit? Avoid planet.
How orbit? Can't you do this in the Alt F12 menu?
No, not into the atmosphere. We've tried that one.
No, I'm,
Oh, I
I'm
see,
just trying to
right,
get
yeah.
myself so I can fall straight down into the atmosphere. And I'm just failing at it. It's just not going. It's not going, Gib.
This is why you shouldn't cheat.
You want me
Remember,
to fly
guys,
to another
cheaters
star
never
system
win.
legitimately? You know how many hours that took to
Yeah,
do?
Is it in a different solar system?
Yeah, this is another solar system.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
did that a while ago and it took a while.
I've tried to outdo Road to Colonization. You colonized Lathe. I colonized somewhere around another planet. So
I think I did. So this is like multiple star systems and it actually works. Because I remember trying something with an old star system mod and it was...
yeah, some of the
like-
old ones were janky as hell. No,
Yeah,
this one
like,
works quite good.
It used some hack. So it was like whenever you would load the game, all your craft would go back to other planets instead of staying around the star system.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was not great.
It's they've got an issue. You guys are both programmers, so you'll know. But basically, they're using the planet Kerbin as a point of reference,
Right.
in which does not work well when Kerbin is a thing orbiting another thing in a thing.
I see.
Thousands
Yeah.
of astronomical units
see
away
how
from
that
another
would,
thing. Yeah, you run into all sorts of weird float errors.
yeah. They have to. I remember there's a KSP2 dev diary today, and they're explaining how they're getting around that limitation. They're actually segmenting the universe into different things, so it changes your reference point when you go to different stars. Because at the moment, with the number of significant figures they have available to them, like to have an accuracy, to have the accuracy within 1 millimeter, they can only have, it can only go up to, I believe, a light year as the
Shit.
maximum
Surprised it's that
distance.
fast, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they said that, so they're actually segmenting it, so it's different. Yeah, so it changes the reference point, which is quite interesting.
Just use big integer, bro.
Big integer. It's just
If you-
they've got
they're
an
running in
agenda.
Java, right?
Okay, where does the atmosphere actually start around this damn planet? Maybe I should check that before I dive into it. Where does it start?
I did like the Earth-like mod because you can see that in practice there because it tilts the entire universe by
Yes.
Earth's 13 degrees or whatever it is
Yeah.
because it can't move the planet.
Oh
'cause it's a point of
yeah,
reference.
RSS. The whole universe is tilted to Earth, and that means all the other planets are also similarly tilted.
Yeah.
It's,
That was weird.
it's a bit janky, yeah, but it's great.
It's a good workaround.
Yeah.
But the
RSS
velocity
is
tab is
really
not
good.
working, guys. So I don't know what I'm.
People are saying that you're trying to set when you should be trying to remove.
Complicated.
So do I do like minus 5,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Aha! Yes, it worked. Okay, right. Right.
So-
We're gonna
Good luck,
land on something today. You'll see. We will do it. Okay, let's
Well,
quick save here.
I'm
because
gonna.
it's non-broken.
I need to go for a second, but I'll be back. Don't land until I'm back.
Trust me, I won't.
Hover until I say hi, and then you can land.
Don't you worry yourself. I'm not going to be probably landing on anything today. That is for certain. There are two constants in this universe. One is Planck's constant, and one is that I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know you were going well, man. You were going well. And
I was going
right there
somewhere,
with you.
and then I forgot where I was even going with it. Right. I think that is. Oh, we're in the atmosphere.
Getting toasty.
Sure. Let's do a little minus 7,000. Aha! And there we go. Okay, right. Can this thing even lift its own weight in this freaking atmosphere? I don't know if it can.
It's a weight ratio of 0.78 is what I was going for there.
It can't lift its own weight.
Oh no!
Hey!
Well, no, you won't be landing today.
My god. Okay, that's it. I'm just making a freaking capsule. A capsule. Wait, if I drain all the fuel out of it and I put infinite fuel on, can it do it? That's my question.
Oh yeah. That's
Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's give it a little cheeky.
The challenge now is to not crash until takeoff.
It can. Yes.
Yes.
Barely, but it can do it. So we've got to try and make our way over to the platform. I don't know what altitude the platform's actually at.
Oh no, I did take a glance when we were there last, but I can't remember.
Can you like skip back through the stream, see if you can figure out where the platform is?
Oh,
I see it! I see the platform! Yes!
You see it?
We're getting... Oh my god, we're actually going to do it. We're totally going to do it. We're going to land on a platform today, guys. It's going to happen. We're using like every cheat in the book, but as long as I can prove this is physically possible, like within the constraints of the game engine,
then you can go land it at some point, yeah.
Yeah, because in the actual series, this is going to take multiple... It's probably going to take like 5 hours to design the base from scratch and get it working. Probably have to design a specialized lander for it. Probably have to be antimatter powered, considering, you know, having to land on a gas giant. You've got to get rid of all the orbital velocity and land on something with something like... God knows what the surface gravity is. The surface gravity, what, like 10 Gs?
Just quickly, 40 kilometers is where it's at.
40 kilometers. Okay, yeah, we're pretty close. Damn, this is actually going to work.
Chat screaming quick save.
Yeah, I have quick saved a couple of times.
Awesome.
You don't want to quick save when you're within load range of it, but once you're within the atmosphere. I'm quick saving like every 30 seconds, don't you worry.
Yeah, good shout.
Don't you guys worry. This isn't my first rodeo.
Yeah, it's not my first either, but I still managed to forget to quick save every time. Hit into the planet at like 5 times the speed of sound. You're like, oh, wait, oh.
Yeah, it does all happen. I'm glad for the reminder, but it's alright. The thing is, right, my orbit velocity, I thought I was heading towards the target. Then I switched to surface velocity, and it's the actual gas giant is rotating underneath me, which is interesting. I think Airpark has frozen it over the surface. I think its surface velocity was 0. I'm not sure.
I mean, that's interesting.
So I don't know.
Someone told you to quick save near the base, but does that still
No,
break
I
stuff?
don't want to try that. I don't want to quick save and load it within load range.
Yeah, that
Lyris
wrecks
told me that's a
everything.
really bad idea.
Also, if you're way off now, then that's going to be really annoying.
Yeah, he said when he I'll quick save when I get close, but once it's loaded, I'm not going to quick save at all. Lyris said that when he did that, he deleted the universe. So.
Oh shit! Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, thankfully he tested this extensively, and he's actually made a platform for me, so he saved me a lot of time.
But Laura says you can quick save within load
Does
range.
Lyris say I can do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Laura, big caps, yeah.
It's just someone else has created an account called Loris to fuck with
Safety
you.
didn't fly
maybe.
near the base.
It could be.
Oh, Lyris, you should be Oh, it's Lyris saying I can do that. Lyris should be a moderator. There we go. He doesn't have to use slow mode. Oh crap! I tabbed out so I could make Lyris a thing, and then. Oh
shit,
god,
yeah.
it's upside down. No.
Oh no! See, this
no.
is why you don't quick save.
Oh, well, I did quick save earlier, so it's fine. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
just do a little.
Yeah,
cheeky-
Loris is being very insistent that you do quick save within load range.
There we go. Now.
How is our Lord and Savior the Wall? Asked someone to me. What, the Wall? Was that a joke I made at some point?
Definitely,
Oh,
probably.
I always find that to be a little inconvenient. People will reference something that you said as a throwaway, like halfway through an episode somewhere, and they talk as if it's the most important thing, and you're like, oh, yes.
Yeah, I think it's from the live stream where I disappeared for 5 minutes, and there was just the wall behind me, and everyone was like, "That's a nice wall."
Right.
That's a niche reference, man. You really are a fan.
Come on, turn around, Condor. Do it. No.
We believe in you.
Why? No, you don't.
You got this.
No, you don't. Why is it decided it wants to point down at this specific moment?
Because you got wings on the back.
Yeah, aerodynamics.
Oh.
Because you drained all the fuel out.
I
so
did
the
a
center of
freaking
mass is
module
somewhere.
in this crap, and
Jesus, man, you should get a refund on the degree.
Honestly, right. There we go. Let's get it going upwards so it'll point upwards. And then...
There's a Imgur link in the chat of my old wall with Jesus on it or something. That's fantastic. Thank you, Abino.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the fins are screwing it. I should have just designed a specific craft just for this.
Fly towards it.
Oh, we're so close! Look how close we are.
What you need here is a really good empath raptor. It could so easily.
Yeah. It needs to be the other way up, really, doesn't it? Come on, turn around, you bugger. The thing is, it's stable the other way when I'm landing it on other planets. It was just fine when landing on... It was just when I tabbed out that it got screwed.
Yeah, maybe it's because you like lost it for a second.
Yeah, because as long as you don't lose it, it's usually fine.
Yeah, I'd just go hard. Oh, the engines are throttled up, man.
I'll just reload a quick save. It's fine. There we go. Right, where is it?
Laura sent you a craft to do this if you need it.
He did send me a craft, to be fair. Right, where has it gone? It's
I also sent you a craft.
It's gone. It's gone. It's vanished. The hell? Where is the platform?
The internet is against you.
You can quick save, Birdie. It'll be fine, Birdie. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's there. It's there. It's fine. It's all good. So good.
Sorry for calling you a thief, Lurs.
Right. We're just gonna gently hover our way over to it.
I've forgotten how hard it is to focus on so many things and also talk.
Yeah, honestly.
You get used to it.
So I got you guys on here.
I did, but you get unused to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just reading the chat.
Okay, we're stable at this point, so I'm just gonna quick save here. Okay, there we go. Now it's all right. It's all right, gang.
Very useful advice of just land on the planet and take off again. We're on top of the gas giant, guys.
Why didn't I think of that?
Just land on the gas giant. It's fine.
Right. Yeah, Sebastian said like coming from the bottom would be easier. I don't see how docking to it from the bottom will be easier. Like landing on top of a giant like landing pad has got to be infinitely easier than docking to a tiny docking port from underneath it. The docking port has got to also support it. That sounds infinitely more difficult.
Docking in atmosphere is like got to be the hardest thing ever.
I have never done this before, ever.
Yeah.
So
I would always try and like fly planes through planes or something, and I could just never do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if one part makes it through, it's a win, right?
If you hit the ring, it's fine. That's a
Okay, if I hit the platform, it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going upwards now. Well, I don't want to be doing that. Actually, while I'm drifting sideways, nothing too wrong with going upwards a bit. Once I'm over the top of it, then I can quick save and then just descend straight down. So I've got to worry only about one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's a way to do it.
So I got pretty good at landing this thing accurately because I had to land it on landing pads near my colony. So yeah, and the thing is, I'm not even cheating anymore because I'm using intake atmosphere for the fuel because it uses fusion reactors. It passes the intake atmosphere through the fusion reactor and out the back. So I'm not actually cheating anymore. Little fun fact for y'all.
Man, I forgot how like insane a mod Interstellar is. Like,
oh, it's like ridiculous. In my opinion, like it probably bites off more than it can chew.
Yeah.
Like the various aspects of it are varying quality. I think it just sort of seeks to add everything. And to be honest, it does an incredible job at that because it does literally just add everything. Like you can have it Interstellar and have that.
Incredible.
Yeah, the beam power, and you'd think it would just add like a warp drive and some engines, but it's really like the complete package. But really, I think they should segment it, sort of like B9 did with like you can download one thing for the massive parts, and they should have the beam power be one thing, and maybe have a little bit more like quality control. I think, and I think that's what they're working on. They're improving it all the time.
God, that's so much commitment. Like they've been doing this for years.
I know, yeah. I mean, it's one mod that adds like so many different things that like even individual mods can't even come close to the scope of it.
Yeah, it's like
really impressive.
probably got more stuff than KSP2 is gonna have.
I'm not so sure actually.
No, actually, it looks like KSP2 is gonna have.
I think they said like it's already got 10 times as many parts. KSP2,
Oh, really?
like there's a stock game, and they're still adding more. So.
It'll be nice to see that search feature they've been talking about, because we used to get overwhelmed just in Kerbal, and I hope they've done a really good system for us, because I can see that they're just going to put like a name system in, and you now need to know all the names of the parts, which sometimes you don't know. It's just the fuel tank that goes from here to there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, how often do we go an orange tank, right? Like that's
instead of like the Rocamax Thermal Jebediah's Junkyard Tank 97 and 84.
Yeah, it's not even orange anymore.
Oh,
No, you can make it orange, but it's not default orange.
I miss old KSP.
How dare they unify their art style?
I know, it's like, it looks way better, but I kind of hate it.
Yeah,
I want my KSP to be janky.
I miss
obvious it's made by 12.
If you go to the old airfield, you can see a lot of the old models are sitting in the
a little Easter egg.
Cool.
Yeah. When did we each get KSP? Like what version? I got it the update that docking ports were added. It was alpha 0.18 was when I got it.
I got 0.19.
Yeah, I think I was
just
about somewhere around there. I was about to say 1.7, but that sounds ridiculous now that you guys.
So that was. I don't know exactly. I think 1.7 was the planet update, wasn't it? That added Joule in the solar system.
Yeah. So I got
it
in when it was like getting pretty damn good, and when they upgraded the art style to be different than, what version was it with the really old looking tanks that really were crap?
I've no idea. It was before my time.
A load of them.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, good old Macy Dean times.
Oh, Macy.
I know.
Talking about you disappearing, that was
I know.
like the famous disappearance.
I know. I was like, oh shit, I pulled a Macy.
You did properly do a Macy.
Maybe I'll
become the
come
very
back
thing
for
you
it.
swore to destroy.
I didn't swear. I loved Macy Dean. I didn't mind that it disappeared. Although I don't want to do the thing where you come back for 3 episodes and then leave again
then vanish
shatter
again, yeah.
so many dreams.
Yeah. Honestly, it takes becoming a YouTuber to then understand why people do just walk away from it, you know.
Yeah.
Like
people really just can't appreciate how much work it actually is in the background, and it's not even just
hard to tell.
It's not even just making the video.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember like Fall of Kerbin. Some people would be like, "Why are you making 5 Hearts of Iron 4 videos a week instead of 5 Kerbal videos?" Like, you do realize, the entire video is sped up to like 6 times speed to appear like it's going at a normal speed, and also like the hours of setup it takes for like a 10-minute battle. Like,
Yeah.
Assuming you don't have a crash or anything.
When my plane.
assuming you don't have a crash. Oh my god, Collaborative Warfare was the worst. Doing missions and having it crash mid-mission and losing all of it because you couldn't quick save an atmosphere at that time. I remember that being a thing. You couldn't quick save while flying. You had to be landed. You can quick save while flying now, but back in the day you couldn't.
Do you remember when I took the subsonic heavy bomber from the equator to the Antarctic?
To the
just to
my
bomb
god!
Oh my
I remember you
God. How long
posting
did that take in real life?
screenshots.
4 hours.
Oh my God.
Manual input the whole time.
You posted screenshots in the Skype group of you approaching the Antarctic, and I was just getting really pissed off in the group, and you were just trolling.
Because that was the best thing about it, is like, yeah, maybe I was losing, but there were no restrictions, so I could just go and bomb your home base, and there was nothing you could do about it.
It was a lot of fun. Like that was one thing about not having like any rules. It's the most bonkers ass crap happened. Like with Agonarch, remember when like I couldn't be asked to edit any parts or ban like that air engine reaction control thing, so you made like a massive flying carrier that was just like had infinite fuel because it was broken as hell.
That was amazing.
With the coffee machine.
Oh, with the coffee machine.
Company mandated coffee machine.
You know, our Space Engineers series has, up until like a few days ago when Beyond Kerbol overtook it, has been like the second most viewed video on my channel for years.
Really?
That was so popular, the Space Engineers, and we did about 4 episodes, and that was when you then took a break from YouTube. And like honestly, like so many people subbed just for that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
because it's just after the planet update, and nobody had actually done a planetary survival thing yet, so it just blew up in a way I didn't really expect it to, and then we couldn't keep doing it. Oh, we're almost over the platform now. We're finally there. Oh.
My most popular video, I think, is still the City Skylines one, which is an awful video, but it has like 450,000 views, and most of the comments are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
My most viewed video is still the first episode of Kollaborative Warfare, and most of the comments of that are, "What the hell is this guy doing?" Because I'm not proud of that video, to be honest. It's not that great looking back, but
yeah. My favorite thing is like the anomalies. Like episode 4 of Road to Colonization got 88,000 views, just because it was called Growing Food, and like.
Oh, it had a really cool looking thumbnail though. 'Cause you had it from it was inside one of the modules.
It was like a bunch of setup, and then 30 seconds of okay, I'm growing food now. So people turned up being like, "Whoa, is this a feature?" And then I just gloss over it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" For a long time, that was the first thing that came up when you typed in Kerbal Space Program on YouTube. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I found like my channel has really blown up in the last 2 weeks or so for two main reasons. One, I changed the way I do my KSP thumbnails. So I took out the KSP logo, I took out the episode number, I just have Penguin, a very highly, like I just whack up the chroma and the contrast and the brightness and massively oversaturate it and put in some colorful text like saying fusion power or interstellar ship thing. I basically just copied clickbait stuff, and then that doubled the views on all the videos I changed the thumbnails for. Double the average daily
Probably
views.
Triggered the algorithm.
Exactly, yeah. Well, the thing is, Games Links gave me a bunch of tips for basically just how to farm the algorithm, and I never really wanted to chase it. Like, I draw the line at like making giant red arrows and circles, but I thought, you know what, like making it just more obvious what the content of the video is and making the thumbnail clearer. I never thought how much of an impact it would make, and it has made such a difference. And then also recently doing the episode of Beyond Kerbol where I went into Stellar, so I had a picture of the Daedalus engine and like going towards another star, and I really worked hard on that video to make it really good, because I thought people, because people are excited for KSP2, and so they'll see it and be like, oh, he's doing KSP2 already, and that video like properly blew up. So the channel.
I see what you mean about these thumbnails. They're really good. Yeah, no, because I remember when like we were doing it, it was always like, gotta get the logo in, gotta get a number in, gotta like show everything that happens in that episode. It's like, no, you just need something clickbaity. It's
just something to catch people's eyes, so they're just interested to get onto the video. The information can all be in the title and description. It's just something to catch people's eye. I think it's realizing that it's just something to catch someone's eye, make it stand out from all the other videos, Oh, Lightning Gamer. Oh, he donates on my Stellaris streams. Hello. 16 quid to the stream. Sup, Biddy? Back from my Florida vacation, back to work. Demo 2 was cool in person. Oh, you saw Demo 2 in person? Did you guys see it go over? I saw it. Oh, I'm sure Agonarch didn't, because you're in Australia. But
I didn't see it go over.
I went outside and saw it go over. It was great.
Shit.
It was really cool.
Demo 2 was amazing.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah, it was good.
We're within 4.5 kilometers of the platform.
Oh, shit.
We're getting there.
We're actually going to land on this thing. It's going to happen. I'm actually going to land on something in this episode. We're not going to actually build anything, but I'll prove the feasibility of this ridiculous idea. I don't think anyone's ever done this in KSP before. I think just because it's absurdly difficult. So if my plan is to pull this off. Oh, we're in load range. Oh my god.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, my plan is to. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. This is so cool. My plan is to pull it off once. I'm sure it's going to take hours and hours and hours to do it. But if I pull it off once, land on it one time, and then I'm sure everyone will excuse me then, like for the rest of the flights, quote unquote flights, I just sort of hyper-edit the rest of the resources up and not do that. But if I prove that I can do it, and I do it once, I think that would be really cool. It's going to take a long ass time to do that, but I think that would be awesome. Right, apparently I can quick save near it, so I am going to do that. If that breaks the save, Luris, then it's on you. If I lose all this progress because you said I could quick save. Oh, I'm going to crash into it. No, don't do that. Okay. I gotta start hovering it like. Oh, the gravity is so strong. Okay. Oh. I'm bricking it right now. Oh, I'm gonna crash on it. No. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my god, I was so close to crashing into it. Oh my god, this is.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Okay, let's try and cancel out relative velocity and stuff. I need to figure out what throttle setting I need to just hover. Like, just to hover. What throttle setting is it? Problem with these thermal turbojets, they take a second to respond to throttle changes, which is not helpful. Oh, that's the wrong way. We want to go.
Maybe you should have
this
different landing engines.
You say that now, man? Come on.
Yeah, we're here now.
Maybe you should go back and reverse, do the whole thing again.
Honestly.
No,
Tempting. Okay, we want to be going that way. And then I'm just gonna... Oh my god, people are probably just crying watching slightly drunk Beardy try and land on a floating
piece of
platform.
advice. Spaghetti toucher says don't crash.
Oh,
thank you.
you know what? I
Top advice.
didn't think
Fucking hell,
of
I was
that.
going to crash. I didn't think of that.
Oh, 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 doo, doo. Okay, so you guys are hearing me scream and then seeing like the stream a few seconds later. It's got to be slightly weird. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna bump into it. Oh, oh. We landed! Yes! That was the jankiest landing.
Watching it right now. Oh yeah, that's landed.
It's coming in for me.
Yes!
Me too.
Oh.
Okay, you can kind of pull that off.
God, I'm actually shaking. I'm bloody hell. That was the
That was a perfect landing.
jankiest thing I have ever done in Kerbal Space
And what
Program.
did you say about those people saying you should come from the bottom
Oh.
and land? No?
Yeah,
You were
just
jumping
in that
about.
suggestion.
There, okay, let's leave those extended.
We need to make sure that Tape the Tourist gets out.
Yeah, has a little EVA and test the atmosphere.
That's the gravity.
Toggle park. Why can't I park this thing? Doesn't seem to want to park. Okay. Well, let's get Tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo Kerman out.
He's gonna have a very short stay and a very high
Oh,
floor.
I think he might. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, is he things shaking?
oh. Right. Ah, there we go. He's all right.
Is he okay?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sinking
okay.
down now.
Yeah, look at that. We're on a freaking floating platform. Oh, I
Why
didn't
would
realize
you
I
get
forgot
about
to get
that
rid of the
way?
launch clamps. I forgot to release the launch clamps before I glitched it here. So it's got launch clamps. But look at that. We are on a floating platform.
Nice.
Up in a gas
Above
giant.
a
Wow.
gas giant. That's something else. I don't know if anyone's ever done this before.
No, yeah, I think this is.
Might
No,
well
I've
be a
seen
case
people
be
bungee
first.
jump into gas giants, but
Well,
I've never
people
seen
have-
people.
People who've been into gas giants and built things in gas giants. I don't think anyone's ever
Yeah.
built a platform, have it float, and then land something else on it. Oh, I tried to run Tape 2 onto one of the balloons, and he's... Oh, no, he's all right. He's all right.
Oh god.
I'm going to run Tape 2 all the way out to the edge. Tape, do you want to jump off and parachute into a gas giant?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Someone new to... Whoa, Lightning donated 20 quid.
It was a roll.
Lol.
Oh,
Oh, we
fuck.
got a couple actually. So
Do you want
woohoo,
to,
by the way, how
just
it... Oh,
turn on
oh, the
Fizz
condor's
Time
gone!
Warp and see
No!
what happens?
Bugger.
What?
Oh god.
It fell off the
It's
side.
Oh, no! No, Tape! Oh no, ship!
Tape is the only one here.
He's stuck!
There's only one survivor.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, Lightning. Oh wow, Lightning's donated a bunch of money. Bloody hell.
Wow.
Woohoo! By the way, how is everyone? Yeah, we're great, man. We also
Uh,
had Smithers say lol the landing. Well, the Condor's flown off.
It's
It's free
free.
now. It's
More science underway. That's the thing.
yeah, it's flown. And you know what? I think it's just Agonarch and Twitchy sick of Tape shit and have just left him behind.
Let's bail on this loser.
Peace out, y'all. We're out.
They've left the Tape
All
2
right,
drunk
have fun,
boogaloo
Tape.
here. I'm surprised we even managed to get this far. Honestly, wow. The fact that we're on a floating oh my god, he can't even jump. The gravity is so high. That's why he keeps sliding off, because the gravity is
He keeps falling over. Yeah.
crushing. I wonder.
Well,
I
I'm
should have
mad
got
the
some
manager-
accelerometers and seen what the actual gravity strength is. I have no idea what the strength of the gravity is. I don't think it says, because it's a gas giant. I don't think it says on the planet thing.
You should have brought a gravioli.
Oh no, it does. It's 3.23 Gs of
Oof.
gravity. So he's currently 3.2 times his own weight, and he's drunk, so it's probably not.
Man, I can barely stand up now.
With the weight of Kerbal's heads, like I don't know how he can even keep his head off of the ground, like
Kerbals weigh like 300 kilograms or something.
something like that. yeah.
900.
Jesus.
This is one weighty Kerbal. Right, you know what? Let's go paragliding into a gas giant. What's the worst that can happen?
Do I get a say in
Yeet.
this?
No.
I'm just whilst we're falling, I'm just gonna get ready to
Um,
take a surface zone.
You have to get to about 5 kilometers altitude.
Base jump. See if you can catch up with the ship.
I don't know
Oh,
where
it's so
ship's
cool
gone.
falling down that whole thing.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. Watching that. Honestly, this is like some really cool visuals I've never seen in KSP like before. Building a cloud city. Damn. I'm honestly so thankful to Luris that you sent me you let me do a Blue Peter and be like, hey, here's one I made earlier, because otherwise nothing would have happened in this stream. But yeah, damn. I'll have to make a customized lander. I think the lander may well need to use antimatter as fuel, just to have enough power and delta V to land, and then to actually take fuel back up to orbit. It would be nice to be able to run it off of fusion power, so it can use the fusion fuel it's actually extracting, but I don't see myself being able to make that work. You need so much delta V to get into orbit around a gas giant. Yeah. Massive thanks to everyone who donated, and Lightning Gamer, wow, cheers, bud. Thanks for the like 36 quid
bro.
donate. That's a lot of money.
I'm
Like
gonna
my
start
usual like
streaming
thing
again.
is like, if you're gonna donate to a stream, donate like the amount of money that you wouldn't mind like if it went missing from your wallet, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Say a message or something. So very, very generous to donate that
I
much.
quite like the $5 Twitch donations. It's like, yeah, that's a good amount of money.
Yeah, well, I let people donate anything. I think the minimum is like it's just £1 or one of
Ah.
anything is the minimum one. I use Streamlabs. I used to use at least for the first few streams that I actually started accepting donations were just through Super Chat, and then I realized YouTube takes 30% of Super Chat, which is crazy. Like, I didn't realize it took that much. I thought if it was like 5-10%, I wouldn't have minded, but
I think
Yeah.
I think Twitch takes like half.
really, damn. Well, I guess that's the only way of getting money on Twitch. I guess.
Yeah, they
Every
have
day,
ads, but they're not like that good.
Yeah, I
Do you
don't know
notice
if
if there's any difference in the like number of donations you get to Streamlabs or Super Chats?
Yeah, well, I assume if I had Super Chat enabled, I'd probably get more. But if I'm losing 30% of the stream, I'd probably get the same. It's just, kind of the principle. If someone's like doing a voluntary donation, like I feel it should go to the person. Like they're doing a voluntary donation to that said person. Unless they're doing streaming as a career, I guess. But these are more occasional for me. So I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I never push or ask anyone to donate, but if someone does donate, it'd be nice if it actually does all actually go to me,
I still get a check from YouTube every now and again.
Yeah, I guess so. Videos are still getting views and stuff.
Yeah, it's fallen off now, but for like all of last year, it was like still
Well, people
quite
are still
a bit.
subbed to you, man. As I said, like I literally today that I surpassed you in subs. It took 2.5
how the mighty have
years.
fallen. That is impressive, though.
Well, it says just a lot about how loyal your subs are. That it took another 2.5 years of you doing literally nothing for me to catch up. So.
Oh man. Well, congratulations for catching up.
Woo!
Now I have to come back to re-catch up.
Well, I mean, what do we do now? Like, Tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo Kerman is paragliding down to the surface of a gas giant that's kind of bugging out a bit. We've landed on a platform. Should I actually try and spend the final hour of this stream actually building, at least start building the floating colony, or?
Yeah, you can attach our bits to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. You know what? Send me your sub-assemblies. Are they on the Discord?
We have.
They're all on the Discord.
Okay. New challenge is going to
Can you
be.
change the server? I keep losing connection to this one.
Wait, change Discord server.
Yeah, change the voice.
Oh, how do I do that? Oh, I found it. Right, it's currently in Europe, which is where we are.
Yeah.
Where should I?
Is it though? Is it though?
But you're in Australia, so like, where's a halfway point? Russia? That's not halfway.
Just pick it anywhere else.
Anywhere except Europe. Oh, we'll put it in Sydney. Screw it. There you go.
My God.
How'd that work?
Wow, that's much.
Well, I'm back, but I'm not happy about it.
It seemed to make everyone quieter for some reason.
Yeah, we're all a little bit quieter, but I think we're okay.
Okay,
We're
we
losing
survived.
volume in the wires.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I
thought
love
the
that.
internet
That's
was
actually
a
way
series of tubes. There's more tubes in the way, so there's more cats.
That's true.
Dissipate the sound.
That is how it works.
Oh, I remember when we used to have your cat on the streams and on the videos. When we
Yeah,
played like Star
Sub-Commander
Trek
Cat
Armada
came
and you
saying
had
that.
Commander Cat.
Sub Commander Cat, yeah. Okay, right. Tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo is approaching the sea level. And what I'm going to try and do then is I'm going to try and land your special modules on the platform.
Land.
Yeah, I'm going to try and land them.
Good luck.
Oh no. So
I
we've
thought you were
got
going to attach it to something and build them.
Agabot.
Yeah, mine doesn't have engines.
And I'll attach engines onto them and try and land them. We've got Agabot, Praise Leader, and tapeisgod.craft. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna change the position of the docking board to make it easier to like attach.
Okay, if you go 250 meters below quote unquote sea level, then you explode. So good to know. There we go.
No. Tape explodes.
Oh, sorry, tape exploded. Yeah.
Much less of a concern.
He's expendable.
Yeah, everyone has been killed. Tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo Kerman crashed into Heber and was killed. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's a
Back to
Viking
Space
funeral.
Center.
It's what he would have wanted.
Okay, well at least we know it's possible to land stuff. So you know what? This stream is already enough of a shit post. You know, I think I will keep it up, but make it very clear that this is not really.
It's just us talking.
I might
It's all
I
taped
might
off.
change it from episode 19 of like because the building the interstellar ship, I actually built the ship that I used in the series. This has just literally been a shit post train wreck of a stream. I might change the title from like Beyond Kerbol episode whatever to just a stream, you know.
Oh wait, was this supposed to be an actual episode?
Well, I made the building the thing an actual episode. So I thought I'd just make this an actual episode as well. But yeah, we had a donation. Epoch Eclipse donated 10 quid. Missed you guys. Very nice to see all of you again. Thank you very much, bud.
Nice.
It's been really nice having this reunion. Actually, it's been proper.
It has been actually. I
it's been
was
great
looking
fun.
forward to it.
Yeah, nice catching up with all of you. I really do. Yeah, want to like get on LMP or something and do Robot Wars again. That was great.
Yeah,
I'm totally up for that.
that'd be great.
That was such a mess.
Twitchy, you were busy
It'll
when we
be-
did our last stream thing. I seem to
I
remember.
was, unfortunately, yeah.
You were, yeah, because
Yeah, I've got to be honest, weekends are generally not very good for me. But
well, we'll figure it out in advance.
yeah, as long as I've got warning, I can generally make these things work, like today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I've got all of your interesting. Apparently, oh, there we go. I thought the vehicle assembly building was closed, but it was bugging out and clicking on the R&D. Right, let's load these interesting craft up and see what happens.
They're going to be great.
It says craft incompatible, but it says they're incompatible with this version of KSP. I think I have to change
What
the
version are you using?
1.7.3. I probably should have mentioned that.
Oh.
I think I can edit the craft file. Can I edit the craft file? Let's find out. Open with Notepad. Yes, I can change the version. Here we go.
Because
It's weird that you can just go in and just change the bloody version in the file and have it modified. Why
so
don't they
they'll-
just do that, you know?
They
Yeah,
put
just
that
have
in
an
there as
option.
like
It can try to
Yeah.
load it, but it might not work, kind of.
yes.
Yeah, but they should just give you a warning. Say, do you still want to try and load it? And it'd be like, and then
I
be
think
like,
they
yeah,
used
instead
to
of
do
just.
that.
Either way, there we go. Change the version on all of them. Now let's try it.
Someone's asked where I've been. Only tuned in now.
Oh. Okay, we got
I've-
praise
well,
leader.
Yeah, I guess.
This could work. This is feasible. It's a statue of Twitch Strong E. Okay.
Oh, I want to
Okay.
see this.
The Agobot says unknown part modules.
Beautiful.
Module
no.
resource
Oh, no.
auto shift state.
I must have used a wrong.
It's
That's
alright. I can still load
beautiful.
it.
Something new.
You built me a penguin.
I was still loaded, correct?
Okay.
How did you know it was a penguin?
Because it
Oh.
looks
It's
like
so
a penguin.
subtle.
So we got a statue of a penguin. All right. Okay. I've got to try and land all
Nice.
three
It's
of
on a
these.
rotor, so it spins. Also,
Oh,
with the wings,
yeah.
you can waggle them.
Oh, wow,
Wow,
mine
this is
way
next gen.
shittier than all of these.
That's crazy. And then tapes. I can guess what this is going to be. Oh no,
Yeah,
it just
can
says
you?
tape. It just says tape.
Yeah, what did you think it was gonna be?
I mean, you did pitch it earlier as something very, very different, but
Oh no!
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
broken
a
my
palace.
it's broken my batteries. Those should be facing so the
Perfect.
eyes are out.
oh, I can fix those for you if you want.
Yeah, because they should be in the right place. Looks like just the rotation's wrong.
Okay, where are they? Are they here? Oh yeah.
Up at the top, they should be the eyes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should have just these terrifying little green dots for eyes.
Man, that is yeah.
Is it the
I just want that
rotation
on
broke,
video.
or- I don't know. I think it's maybe the. Oh, I'm using restock, so they're different. It's a different skin for them, but I think if I glitch them through, that sort of worked. If I remove this from symmetry, can I remove it from? Oh, this one's different. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Deathpacito, I didn't answer your question. I life got in the way and I disappeared for about a year and a half. And now I'm not really back. I'm just, saying hi.
The amount
Might
when
be
I
some
announced
stream
it,
bits.
like the amount of people were like, "Oh, tape is back," and I had to be like, "No, he's guessed it on a stream. It's very different." Right.
I know, I
Agonarch.
was a little worried about that. But as I said, I might do some streams occasionally. I don't know, probably not.
Well,
Just
remember,
keep
if
asking about it.
you throw money at the stream, then tape might return.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, it's
FYI, that is
already
not
looking
actually
pretty
a thing.
lucrative.
Don't actually do that. Well, maybe do that if you want to, but not for those reasons.
Yeah, it won't.
Definitely not.
Paying Penguin won't make me do things.
No, it won't even make me do things, to be fair. I do greatly appreciate it, but it's just, I'm never going to make an upload schedule. Ain't going to happen. Right. Okay, now I got to try and figure out how to land these things, but I've been chatting continuously for 2 hours. I'm going to have a little bit of a break. I'll let you guys keep chatting amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little be right back thing. I'm going to go take a little break, get some water, and I'll be back in a minute. Toodaloo!
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're not valuable enough to be allowed breaks.
No, we've got to work all the time that we're given.
Yeah, we're just interns, we
That's right.
I mean,
we
even
should probably
describing ourselves
be
as interns is a bit much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
work experience.
we're a valuable human resource, as in like coal is.
Yeah, like to be used up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
Space Engineers is having another big pass on its multiplayer tech.
Oh, really?
So
I should look into getting it.
another look. The issue you were talking about, Twitchi, is very, very much an issue if you're just building everything manually. You can do a lot of your designs offline in like creative mode and then build them in game using machines rather than doing it all by hands, and that makes it much better.
Ooh. I'm gonna put this on my. Wow, it's only like 15 quid. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game. I pick a lot of holes in it, I feel like
I
this.
absolutely understand that particular complaint. Like it was, I think some of there's a couple of mods that add, they add like nanobot type stuff that does half the building for you. Like it's either expensive or not terribly fast. Like there's always a trade-off of some kind, but it is good to be able to like build something and then just like leave it to go once you've done the design and creative.
See, that was where I kind of hit my limitation with Minecraft. Is like at a certain point, it's like, well, it's just me mining stuff, so kind of gets boring.
Yeah.
If I can automate that process.
Yeah, and that's one of the most common mods, isn't it?
Oh, is it? I've never bothered to Google that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, it was one of the earliest ones, like industrial craft and things. They used to cut huge cubes out of the ground, like one block at a time. You just have these big arms that go up and down.
Hello, I'm back.
It's a bit more complex.
Welcome back.
What are we talking
We
about? Looks like we had a
suck, right?
donation while I was away. I don't know why you donate while I'm not here, but haha, he left us
Well,
unsupervised
obviously they're here for
from Van Headington. What are you talking about? Sorry.
I was talking about how much you suck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the usual then. That's all right.
Yeah. No, we're talking about how us interns don't get breaks.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't deserve breaks.
We haven't earned one.
It's exactly what we said.
Yeah, exactly. We're disposable resources. Talking
Right.
heads.
I am just going to strap an engine on each of these things and infinite fuel land them because.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Mine is a docking port if you want to dock it somewhere.
I mean, mine technically does also have a docking port. It's got a little junior on the head.
I was hoping this would end up in the main series.
I might just leave it. To be fair,
Just-
I might just
just a-
leave it. Like it's still
Just a
proving the
huge
concepts
tape
and stuff.
logo.
To all you viewers wondering why we're interns not getting paid and not able to leave even for a minute, just imagine what it would be like to be kidnapped and strapped down in Penguin's basement to do a stream like this. Just imagine. It's not a thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah, not a thing.
Be
No,
careful with your
we're not.
wording there.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just hypothetically.
Don't make me get
that's
the belt.
what this would be like. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Splash screen, I'm being told. Is the splash screen still supposed to be up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, nothing happened. I was just putting some massive great ass Falcon landing legs on this thing. So I can land it. And you might need an infinite electricity for this as well, and infinite fuel. Yeah, you're already cheating a bit. You might as well just go all out, right?
Yeah, in for a penny.
You
in for a
don't want
penny.
to.
Yeah, large Ferner thrusters on here too.
You don't want to consult tape on the positioning of those landing legs. It's got some pretty good landing leg design, as I recall.
Oh yeah.
I am confused. What?
Is this a joke or am I just about me landing a lot?
Oh no, the one of the videos I was talking, I mentioned that, because we'd been allies at the time. I was like, oh yeah, these tape guys helped us do the design, and then when we unfolded them, it made a swastika. And I was like,
I remember that was the
crap.
moon base, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Can't do that anymore. Oh my god.
No.
That wasn't deliberate. Just FYI, everyone. At the time I was recording, I didn't even notice. You guys noticed. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Classic. Oh, the good old days, man. Right, let's land this thing. Here we go. We're using every cheat in the book.
All right, I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'll be right back.
Disappear. Oh my god, he's a magician. Start a magician second channel.
I'm going to vanish. It would be a lot better if I'd had a camera on.
Yeah.
But just imagine me doing incredible
What?
magic.
Watch my amazing magic trick. Poof, I'm gone.
Gonna make this YouTuber disappear. Wow, it's gone. Right. Let's try and land this thing. This penguin statue that you sent me. I maybe should have put an air park module on it too. If I land it on it and it falls off, that's no biggie.
Yeah, it's good enough. As long as you hit the pad, it will be fine, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised the last, considering like I whacked into it, like the fact that
Are you just kind of
Landed
like
it all.
rolled it over and gone, much like getting out of the swimming pool, right? You just kind of like, "Bleh," and up
more
you get.
me after this stream, but yeah. Just sort of roll over into bed and just die for a
Just be
bit.
done.
Yeah. It's been a really fun stream though.
It has been a really fun stream. I've had a lot of fun, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
been great. A little awkward reacting 30 seconds before I see stuff, but
Yeah, that's just
well.
the nature of these things though. Right. Yeah, that looks Agabot. That looks close enough. We'll use the velocity thing to screw with it a bit. I thought I had infinite propellant on. I have infinite propellant on, but it's still no. Oh, it doesn't have limited probe control.
No
difficulty
connection.
options. Disable comm network. There we are.
Oh.
Cheating. You've got to do it with the delay.
There we go. Oh my god, the light delay. It's 0.1 of a light year. It'll take. It's gonna take a month for the signal to get out here. Okay.
Yeah, the advice from chat is to burn towards your target and then slow down afterwards. Not sure if you're going to take that advice from chat. But...
Oh, hello. Is that a little loud? I don't know if that's a little loud for the stream. You guys tell me if it's loud. Okay. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? The atmosphere, I believe, starts at 250k. So we're going to whack into this atmosphere at quite some speed. There we go. Oh, hello, it's wobbling. I forgot to auto-strut it. Whoops. Oh, okay. Auto-strut. Oh, God, hello. There we go. Oh.
Nice.
The penguin's, he's having fun. Flap your wings, penguin. Fly. Oh, it's the freaking robot part that's bugging it out, but it's flying around so much I can't click it to auto
Can't click on it.
I can't click on it.
You got this.
No, the landing legs you get. Okay, I'm gonna extend the landing legs, get them out of the way. Go, come on, yes, I did it. Auto strut, heaviest part. Ah, there we go. That's a bit more stable. Not stable, but a bit more stable. Aha!
On its way.
It's the platform. Okay, now we've got to try and slow this thing down.
I have reappeared, be amazed.
Hello.
Ooh, such amazing.
Whoa!
Incredible magic trick.
Welcome back, Tape.
I see the landing's going well.
Oh yeah, it's going wonderful.
Yes.
Well. I realised that Agonarch didn't put a very sophisticated probe on this, so I can't actually lock retrograde, which is very,
that's
very
nice.
helpful. So it's going to be even more difficult than the last one. You know, added to the fact that this also has 0 aerodynamics because it's a penguin, and as we all know,
Yeah,
penguins
that's why they can't fly.
can't fly.
Penguins can't fly, man.
It's true, they cannot.
Yeah, pwned.
I was waiting for a while. What's
Hey,
this
that-
vehicle supposed to
probe
be?
is
I don't
perfectly
know.
sufficient. It's like 200 guns cheaper than the next nearest alternative.
You gotta think about the margins, Penguin.
Why are the Werner thrusters no longer working?
Out of...
Oh, I see.
Oh, no,
They
you put
require
infinite
actual
on.
fuel.
I put infinite propellant on, otherwise this thing wouldn't even be flying at all. I mean, flying is a generous term.
I think maybe the Werner thrusters aren't affected by infinite fuel.
But this thing never had any liquid
no,
fuel on
sorry.
it, so they were working earlier.
Oh. Complex.
So... I don't know. I'll just try and use the engine to... I don't see this working. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm watching the stream being like, I'd struggle.
Yeah.
You've got to get in contact with the sales department of AI Industries, because you know it's clearly a defect, but you're going to have to apply for a refund.
Yep. He's gonna.
Still better than the Mars climate orbiter. Thank you very much.
You're not wrong there. Come on, penguin. Fly. Fly.
Someone in the chat is arguing that penguins can fly. Like, no, they can't.
No,
They-
they really can't.
Can
That's
absolutely.
basic ornithology.
It does come with a built-in suicide mode if you press the deploy button on that last stage to disconnect.
His head came off.
Exploded.
That's horrific. His head just exploded. Oh, let's see what
Oh,
these
God.
let's see what these robotics do. How do you
Oh my
even,
god!
How do you even control the robotics? I want to make him.
Manually, I bet.
He's spinning, so it's not making this very easy.
I mean, it has wings. I don't know why it's not working.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Let's spin the penguin as well. Motor. Current RPM. Okay, apparently it is spinning. I think. Maybe I have to unauto strut it. I don't know.
Maybe it's spinning the engine.
It may well be. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I don't know where the platform's gone. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my life. Yeah. Oh, there's the platform. It's over there. We're about level with it now, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I landed on it once. Trying to land a ship post on it didn't go quite as well, even though I'm using literally every cheat. Maybe it's the robotics that just made it really unstable. So, okay, let's try one of the other ship posts, shall we?
I'm sure the tape will be
I'm sure the
very
tape
stable.
sign will be significantly more aerodynamic. So let's try that. Tape is God. Here we go. You know what? I think if we stick it in a fairing, it could actually work.
If you hide the text. Yeah, no.
We'll deploy it when it lands. You know what? Let's try that.
It'll be a big reveal.
Everyone pretend that you didn't see what's already in there. Right. Let's yeah, let's do this. What could possibly go wrong? Just giant fairing. We'll try and line it up with the center of mass, which is there. Okay. And then there we go. I think this can work. Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Oh, didn't make it quite wide enough. Okay, right, yeah, we're going to try and land a tape sign on my platform on my stream.
Ultimate revenge.
Play the long game. He quit YouTube just because of Fall of Kerbin.
Then get in one of his streams and then get tape written in one of his series.
Wait until I'm more famous than you and then get tape written on a stream.
Damn it.
Secure your future. That was the plan all
So
along.
I've just had a bit weirdness in the chat with Eric saying he's surprised that Twitchy's not here. I'd just like to say that I'm here.
Surprise.
Obviously, such an impact on this stream.
Oh. We'll make this a big orange fairing because
That's
that's horrendous. There we go.
Maybe we got less views because some people literally can't perceive.
They
you
just
properly.
can't perceive me. No, I speak and they're just like, "Is anybody filling up this silence
Yeah,
or what?"
They're just in
Why is
blank
this video
YouTube
blank?
videos. What is this?
Yeah, that would explain it.
Okay, let's stick a little fuel tank on this. Just so I have some fuel for the Werner thrusters. And then a
Damn,
giant
the
rocket
YouTube
engine.
studio is trash.
Oh no! Now nobody can hear me.
Oh no! You've memed yourself there.
Yeah.
Right. And let's get some Werner thrusters. Let's get like 12 of these. Ooh, the RCS. There we go, there we go! Now we just need some landing legs. It has just occurred to me, like I literally just had a thought, what the hell am I actually doing? Why am I doing this? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I might even add. Okay. Let's launch this thing. Yeah, Twitchy's not drunk. Me and Tape are.
Yes, me and Twitchy and drunk. We are just morons.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that moron bit. But, you know, I'm not drunk.
I'm drunk all the time.
It's just how you cope with life.
Jeez.
It's how I cope with uni, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. Or how I coped until the virus became a thing. Right, here we go. Set orbit. Right. 50th time's a charm, right? Yeah. Okay. Active vessel. Let's move this round. I'm hoping most people are here just for like the commentary and us having a little reunion
Oh,
and stuff. If
ouch.
not, then I'm
It-
so terribly sorry.
They're just
It
happy.
does appear that most people in the chat have leaned full into it. They know who we are. It's good.
Okay, that's all.
This
good
is
then.
like
That comment
old
about
friend.
you being the Draz of YouTubers, though.
Oh, that really cut. That really
Oh,
cut. I was
no.
like, "Ooh, ow."
Brutal.
We do not acknowledge the existence of Drez.
Yeah, you see?
Sorry, what's Drez? What's this Drez you guys are laughing about? We extended that meme to Kerbal Rising as well. Like we removed
Yeah,
it
we
from our
just never
system map.
acknowledged
We
it.
never mentioned it. Never went to it. Like.
I remember, like, yeah, I actually just skipped right over it when on our travels.
I
good
remember because
time.
we had a system of movement where you could move to like the next planet out or whatever, and Tape was like, "Oh, the next planet out is Drez," and I was like, "And just skip it, man. It's fine. Like, I'll let you, I'll let you go past it. It's all good. Right, let's make.
Oof, my gin measures are getting pretty dicey.
Oh no, where's going to be absolutely
Dicey as in you're running out, or dicey you're just like slosh?
Dicey is in, like, it's probably a quadruple gin and tonic.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. The times call for it, and this stream certainly calls for it.
Oh yeah, Christ, we gotta judge this up. Some solid drunk commentary.
The best kind of commentary, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move the argument. Periapsis down. I actually know what all these orbital parameters mean now because I did a module on it in astronautics. So,
Ooh,
and what they're all measured relative to. It's all very interesting. Interesting thing, my
I guess.
individual project, so my dissertation for next year is going to be making. Oh, I've lost connection to the probe. It's going to be making scientific instruments for a rover to go to Venus.
Ooh, nice.
And because it is obviously the temperature of the surface is hot enough to melt lead, you can't use electronics. You can't use any semiconductors or anything. So you have to use mechanical computers. So you have to make mechanical logic gates and then build a mechanical scientific instrument. So that's what my my dissertation is going to be on.
Wow,
pretty cool.
That's a topic. That is amazing.
Yeah, so I might do some videos on it, like, because I think maybe that's actually relevant to the channel. Be like, hey, I'm working on stuff. You know, it could be interesting. Maybe people enjoy it.
Yeah.
man, that's cool as fuck.
As you can see, we have a pressure measurement instrument in the shape of this paper mache volcano. You add the vinegar.
Yeah.
The difficult challenge is actually being able to transmit the data back, and the way they sort of do it is there's a few different ways. Having like
Messenger pigeon.
a series of like yes
Protomolecule.
oh that's a shout. To be fair, you got to have these like discs and have them rotate over each other, so the luminosity of like the top of the rover changes, and then have an orbiter overhead and like transmit hexadecimal through that. That's how you transmit stuff. It's really weird. But really, really cool. And it's actually a proposed NASA mission, which I just find awesome. Like, I already knew it was a concept, and then when I saw it, there was a researcher proposed it as a project that one of us could do, and I was just like, gimme, A Man After Midnight. It's not guaranteed that I've got it, but hopefully I get it.
Nice.
My second choice was building a Hall effect throster, so that's also pretty
still good.
cool. Also pretty cool, but not quite as cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even my second choice
cool.
is pretty nice. But yeah, sort of in a way, like, because I got into KSP when I was, I guess younger, like, it's in a way shaped like what I want to do as a career and an actual job, and my studies and everything, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Like, I've always been into this sort of stuff, but to actually have that effect, I don't know, it's just crazy to think about. It could also, oh crap, I added too many zeros to my velocity. Oh, whoops, I blasted myself back up into orbit. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. I know it, like, maybe, Kerbal Space Program definitely, but a lot of that sort of influenced me as well, more just to go into programming in general. But, well, a little bit. Like, I was already into programming before I got into gaming, actually. But it definitely, like, kept me on course for that, keeping me interested in, like, computers and physics and things. Yeah. It's
I mean, I
really
did
quite a
computer
great game.
science GCSE and A level, so
Yeah,
that's the great thing about
I
this project is as well as being astronautics and space related, it's also making mechanical logic gates and everything. It's also computer science
Mm.
based, which is
Yeah,
is
that's
pretty
where you
cool.
really learn or use that computer science. Like when you do a computer science degree, you learn it all. Then you become a software engineer, and it's like, well, you're just moving data from the database to the front end.
No.
Yeah, you barely need to work at that lower level. Like
Yeah,
making your own microprocessors or something, maybe, but
yeah.
you're not doing that most of the time.
Did I just hear Babby Agonarch in the background?
That did sound
Yes, that's my son, Adam Notch.
I mean, your real name is
Adam
Ago.
Say
The
hi.
new commander kitten.
Hey, Adam. Oh, you didn't have Adam when we did Collaborative Warfare.
No,
That's
no, he
crazy.
wasn't.
I
Well,
feel so
that's why you
old.
stopped YouTubing.
That's why we thought
No,
you stopped.
he's
Yeah.
he's 3 now, so this is after all.
Oh, okay.
Oh
thought-
yeah,
we
I
thought
think
you
it was
stopped,
like you
but-
took a break because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the illness.
Okay. Oh, we got a donation. Forgive the
Someone
American, but I'm
said they were going to
confused.
donate if you could land this.
Donate if I can land this. Not going to get a donation then. Goodbye, money. Right, so
Donate
he said,
for the
forgive the
tape
American, but I'm confused. What level of university are you in? Bachelor's, master's, PhD? Is that even the same scale in the UK? Yeah, so I'm doing an integrated master's. So it's straight from the master's. So straight from the bachelor's into a master's.
So a 4-year course then.
Yeah, it's a four-year course. So I've just finished once I've done this stupid online exam, I'll finish my 2nd year. And I may have made this thing a bit too heavy. Let's remove some fuel. I just forgot the fact that, the 3 Gs of gravity.
Well, I did actually see your last Q&A, and you mentioned about learning to program before you a science degree is really helpful. Which is probably very true. Also, pro tip, as I found out after going to university, it's useful to learn to program before you do a computer science degree, because most of the people I turned up with didn't know how to program.
Really?
It was really weird. And I remember coming out of one of my first year lectures, and the the lecturer had mentioned some point, it's so obviously, 1 is on, 0 is off, and everyone was like, yeah. And I walked out, and there was this guy being like, I didn't know 1 was on and 0 was off. I was like, why are you here?
Oh my
a bit like
god.
It has quite a high attrition rate. I think we started off with 250 people and 100 graduated or something, just because they turn up and oh, I don't know how to do this.
Well, I found out that this thing is ridiculously aerodynamically unstable, which I probably should have seen coming because it's got the giant fairing. So what I've decided I'm now going to do is just fly straight at the platform. Just
this seems like a great plan.
just crash into
missile.
it. Apparently I can't even do that. Oh wait, now it's stable for some reason. Wait, what? It's in this
Ooh.
weird
'Cause you're going
middle ground where
forward with a fairing.
it won't point
So if you-
retrograde, but it also won't point prograde.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's 'cause you're getting
sideways
lift, right? You're getting aerodynamic lift on the fairing.
Yeah, that'll be it. Shall I disable
Well, if
drag? Maybe a bit far. Just go edit the physics file, just
Then, yeah,
delete
yeah,
drag. I remember doing that once for my XCOM series, Kerbal XCOM. I did an intercept, so I had a UFO flying over and in an orbit which took it down to 20 kilometers, and I had to launch up to an interceptor at orbital velocity in atmosphere. And the only way I could get it to work was literally removing drag from the atmosphere to get it to work.
Oh man, I forgot about that series.
I mean, so did everyone. Nobody watched it, which is why I never made a second episode. But okay, what if
Oh,
I
it was
deploy this
only one.
fairing? Aha! If I deploy the fairing, it makes it much easier. Okay.
Exactly, the power of tape is,
The power of tape compels you. This thing is still.
about velocity.
Ah, yeah, velocity.
Yeah, Veloxy. He's still doing stuff, isn't he?
I think he is still doing
Is he?
stuff.
I
Yeah.
lost track of him, unfortunately.
The thing is, I never really
still space game junkie.
spoke to him. He was only in KKW for
Yeah.
4 episodes because he was
It
awful.
sounded like
He was awful at the game, which I didn't realize. It was so hard to get any YouTubers together. I didn't even consider how
at that
good
time,
they
it
were.
was
And he was
just-
also the biggest out of any of us. He was the biggest by far out of all of our who was doing
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
bigger than me at the time because
Yeah.
he was on like 4,000, I was on like 2,000 or something. Or was it the other way around?
No,
Anyway.
he was on 4,000. You were on like 3,000, 3,000 maybe. At the time.
Yeah, I remember first getting that message from you, and I saw it. I was like, oh, another one of these fucking guys. But then you told me the idea. I was like, actually, that sounds fucking rad. I'm in.
Yeah, but
'Cause you get a
yeah,
lot
I
of
tried to
that.
pitch it in a way that it wouldn't immediately be perceived as that. Like I was like, okay, how can I stand out without seeming like a one of those people,
Yeah. No, it was good though.
Yeah, I had a lot of
all worked
no's.
out. Yeah.
A lot of people said no. A lot of people who, well, my channel's
Probably
now
would've
larger than
benefited.
this, so I think they probably regret that a lot.
Yeah.
That sounds like that's probably the most
Regret, like, the
pretentious thing I've
100,000.
ever said, but
No, that's fair. Like when people are like, I'm not working with you, and then you get bigger than them, it's like, fuck yeah.
to be fair, I did that to Matt Lown, so that's a bit karma, isn't it? I think at one point he asked to play. He was like, "Oh yeah, he'd be open to like playing Space Engineers with me." I mean, he commented on the videos that me and Agonarch did while he had only just done his Eve submarine, and I was just kind of like, "Yeah, maybe at some point," with no intention of ever doing that. And then
You should do it.
Now look, doesn't he have like 250,000 subscribers
Do
now?
it now.
yeah, he's got over
if he's still up for
300k. I don't think he'd still be up for it. Not gonna lie.
Ask him. Ask him.
No, the
Yeah,
channel
do it.
the channel sizes it's probably like the same disparity now. Like in I still had like an order of magnitude more subs than him, and he now has an order of magnitude more subs than me. So the disparities are pretty similar. I'm trying to make
Marcus
a sky
House
crane
is-
design, by the way, just so I can actually get this
Has anyone else
working.
been keeping up with Marcus House's videos? He does like
Yes,
now
he's
he doesn't do
got
games, he
into
does, like,
the
SpaceX updates.
He got into the SpaceX
Okay.
update market, which means he gets shit tons of views because that's
I
like,
know.
where
I
it's
think
at
they're quite good.
nowadays. They're really good videos. He's actually featured on a couple of my videos. He featured in Kerbalizing, you remember?
Yeah,
in
he was the
episode, he was-
rhyming pirate.
He was the rhyming pirate. Yeah, that was really good fun. I just said to him, I was like, hey, do you want to feature? Like, you could be like a bad guy in voice one. And I was like, I want you to be like a pirate captain guy. And he was like, can I be like a? He wanted to spy. He was like, oh, can I be like a Shakespearean poet pirate? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Like, just come up with some. I was like, I want you to say, oh no, my ship's been destroyed. Oh no, this. Oh, like this is what's gonna happen in the video. Come up with some lines. And just go, do whatever. And then he sent them to me, and like they were great. Like he put so much effort into them, and he like
Yeah,
properly like
I
got
love
into
Marcus.
it. Like he was such a good sport about it. He's
Yeah.
such a nice guy. He's my second favorite Australian YouTuber behind Agonarch.
Isn't
I'm New Zealand.
Oh, of course you're New
Ouch.
Zealand. You're Kiwi. Sorry.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
He's my favorite Australian.
Yeah.
I only learned that
Actually,
word
Russell Crowe
from
me, bro.
you, so you can shut up. I didn't even know that word until you introduced. You were like, we were talking about the Battle of Britain, and you were like, oh yeah, the guy who like headed up the Battle of Britain was a Kiwi, and I was like, wait, what? That's a fruit. What are you on about? And you were like, oh, it's a term for New Zealand people.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
oh okay. I
Yeah.
think this
The
might
guy who
actually
split
land.
the
now.
atom and gave us nuclear weapons. Eventually. Kiwi?
Yeah, nice.
Eventually.
All good stuff then from from New Zealand.
Yeah. Pavlova. Nuclear weapons and Pavlova. You gotta break up for it, I guess.
Either. Have a nice snack before your face is melted off.
Someone's saying I miss Bob Finch's episodes. I remember
Oh,
pissing
yeah.
off Bob Finch because his most popular video back in the day, before KSP 64-bit was a thing, was a tutorial on how to run KSP in OpenGL. And
I did the
I
same.
remember he like put a post on Reddit, and I just commented. And I was like, "Oh, hey, it's the OpenGL guy," and he was like, "Am I just gonna be forever known as the OpenGL guy
right, I
from
remember
now on?" But he
remember
was
he
part of
commented on one of
Collaboration
my videos
Station,
once,
which was
wasn't
fun. Did you say he commented on a
Yeah.
video?
He commented on one of my videos once. I was like, oh shit, it's Bob Fitch.
Oh, wow, because he's one of
Actually,
the like OG guys.
Yeah. So actually, the same thing happened when I did something with artificial gravity. Hot Gaming commented on my video being like,
Really?
interesting concept. And I was like, uh-oh.
Gonna get sued. Wait, Harvey commented on one of your. Oh, I wish Harvey had ever commented
Yeah,
on one
man.
of my videos. That's incredible.
I know.
He was
OG as
honestly my
fuck.
favorite KSP YouTuber for the
Yeah?
longest
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Other
straight.
than Manly.
Him and Macy Dean.
Other than,
That crew.
yeah.
Like I also
I
had
know, Manly as well.
had Solar Gamer.
Yes.
Was it like
I don't know if
Lamp
anyone...
something? Lamp guy.
Yeah.
Forgotten the
Street
name
Lamp.
of it. Street Lamp. That's it. Just
Yeah.
Lamp guy.
There was a guy for a while, I've forgotten, his name was Stomp Thompson. I don't know if anyone remember him. 'Cause
Oh
his channel
yeah,
disappeared.
Stomp Thompson.
He's who, like, I first started watching for KSP.
Oh,
And I was like,
right.
wow, if I could one day have a channel that's like 5,000 subscribers, that'd be insane, because that's what his had.
Hmm.
And now I've got a bigger one.
And you abandoned it. God, how
Yeah.
ungrateful.
Well,
Taylor.
I might stream again. We'll call it a hiatus.
Yeah, we'll call it a hiatus like we call like every collaborative series we ever do for a year before they die.
Talking
It's all
about all
hiatus.
those people who disappeared and like you never hear anything from them. It kind of makes you
Agonarch,
realise
what happened
how
to that
rare
guy?
what we do. Yeah, so thank you for all coming here for this, guys. This is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
just yeah.
We didn't disappear without any noise. What about Enter Elysium? Oh yeah, he did.
He still does
Yeah,
stuff.
he
He
did
just-
stuff at the time. It was good.
He just stopped doing
ED armor
KSP. That's
stuff.
all. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he
got
was
tired of it way
a
earlier
big,
than everyone else.
big inspiration for. So the biggest,
Yeah.
literally, like I had just had my tonsils removed. This is the story of how Collaborative Warfare happened, right? So I just had my oh crap! I think I put the probe core on upside down.
You're gonna tell us you
I
were drugged
probably
out
did.
of your brain, and that's how you came
Come
up
up
with
with
the
my
idea.
Yeah,
idea.
so literally, so I just had my tonsils removed. So I was on Voltarol, which is a oh god, that was loud. Like, isn't it? So I was on a more dilute form of morphine. I'm pretty
High.
sure. So I was kind of high for about a month, and I literally ran out of YouTube to watch because I was so ill for about a month. So I went on Reddit and I started looking into a lot of Reddit stuff, and I saw someone linked Scott Manley's video on Kerbin's side, and I just thought, oh wow, that's awesome. Then okay, this thing is ridiculously unstable. What the hell
Great.
is going on here? It's just like spinning around. I thought a sky
'Cause your
cone would make it
engines
more
are at the
stable.
back. Now it's too heavy at the back.
Oh my god, you'd think I'd be better at KSP at this point. Let's just
Don't you
drain most-
remember Macy Dean's Dreadnought battle cruiser going into the lathe atmosphere and flipping around on its engines? Don't you remember that life lesson?
Ah, back when you could actually, there wasn't any re-entry heating. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Anyway, the story of how Collaborative Warfare happened. So
You were high.
yeah, so I was high. Then I watched Scott Manley's video on Kerbin's side. And I was like, oh wow, it adds like loads of bases. And I'd only just discovered like World War K, and I've been watching that. And I was just sitting there really bored out of my mind, and I was just thinking about things. I was like, what if someone like combined the two series? Like you had the bases across Kerbin, and then you had a bit of a war. Like you had multiple people, and you could like exchange a save file. And that's sort of where the idea came from. And I had nothing better to do. I remember I made a Reddit post because that was when I got into Reddit. I think that's how Agonarch found Collaborative Warfare, wasn't it? Like it was through my Reddit post.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I made a Reddit post being like,
I'm a
wanted.
Hyper Kerbal on Reddit. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I was like,
we
yeah,
go,
wanted
search you up.
KSP YouTubers, and I had like a bunch of squeakers respond, but then also had Agonarch respond, and then I went through, I just searched KSP, I sorted by channel, and then I jumped to the 100th page so I would get some of the smaller YouTubers, and then I just went, I made a comment, copy, like Control C, I just went through, probably spent about like 2 hours. Every single like different channel that was around like 5k or less that had done KSP I commented on, and I maybe got about 4, 5, 6 responses out of probably
That's an
commenting
odd
on like
coincidence considering
a couple of
that's how many
hundred.
we ended up with.
Well, some of the responses were saying no. I must have commented on like hundreds of YouTubers. Some people, if you said no, but then Tape was like, that sounds pretty dope. Give me a link to this Skype group. And then Twitchi was like, hell yeah. And then this Brian was like, I can't play KSP, but you know what, sure. But I just looked at his sub count and was like, that's fine. That won't be a problem at all. And yeah, and then
I remember turning up in the Skype chat and being like, we have our last guy. And I was like, oh shit, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, I remember when there was one guy who was almost in it, who we kicked out at the last second, and I felt really bad about it. Yeah, so it was a dude, and he was like 8, and he had Minecraft videos on his channel. It was just 'cause I was so desperate for YouTubers, and then I think it was when you came in, Tape, and I was like, oh well, I've got my 5 now. And then he like suggested he was like suggesting mods. He was like, oh, why don't we get curb paint? And then I had a little private chat with him. I was like, oh, sorry. Do you mind if I did it? Because I had like an actual YouTuber, and he was like, yeah, I don't mind, it's fine. He literally said, I don't really see it going anywhere anyway. But it would be fun.
Monster Tape. I can't believe you do that to a child.
Took his job. I'm so happy. That makes me so much happier.
Wait, why the hell is this flipping around when I fire the engines?
Just to bail on the channel.
I know. Well, quite a long time later, I did like 2 more war series. But I do remember with our final, what was it, Kerbalizing, just getting into the first big battle and being like, this isn't
this is gonna be a slog, yeah.
Yeah, because we were like, this might work, and then we started doing like small things with AI, and it was like, oh, this could work, and then it was like, oh no, no,
it's not gonna.
This
work.
Is crazy.
Yeah, it was way too ambitious. I'm proud of what we managed to get done. To be fair, with the limitations we had,
we did a bit. I still like the trailer I made. It was just sort of low effort, but it's quite nice.
It was kind of effective. I mean, you copied my trailer, but you know.
Oh, I copied all your shit in that. By that time, I was out of ideas, so I was like, oh, just.
I mean, like, it was always like the duo. Like, you tended to have the more entertaining commentary, and I just had the wacky ideas. Like, that was like our dynamic.
Yeah,
duo,
I'm not an ideas guy. I'm a talking guy.
Yeah. I struggle a little bit more with that. Well, I remember saying, like, but the guy that we kicked, like, he suggested, oh, should we get curb paint? And then I had the conversation with him privately, and then removed him from the group. And then Agonarch just goes, was the curb paint suggestion really that bad? Yeah, this is just not gonna work. Landing a giant tape sign on an atmosphere this thick, like it has to be perfectly aerodynamically stable because the atmosphere is so thick.
Well, I'm sorry.
There is no way this is gonna work. You should be sorry. Yeah, this is just
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch a tape sign. I'm just gonna launch it into the surface of this planet.
To find the dead tape Kerbal.
Yeah, it can join. Someone
just commented, so no more Kerbalrizing, and it's like, been 2 years.
Whoa,
dude.
Really? It took you that long? I literally made a video.
We're still working on episode 8.
No. You didn't say no.
I made a video titled "Where is Kerbalrizing?" explaining why it ended. I put it in the freaking playlist, and I still get people asking. And it's like, surely it'd take you more time to write the comment asking where it is than to just search "Where is Kerbalrizing?" and it'd be the top result. Like, I've tried my best. Like, look, Tape's got a job. He's got life, and also I had uni, so neither of us have time to do it anymore. And honestly, it was a pain in the ass. It was such a, like, Fall of Kerbin worked really well. Like, it was like almost a perfect balance of still a lot of work to set up, but the battle, like, it worked, and it wasn't buggy and crashy like Kollaborative Warfare was, and with the rules and stuff, like it worked really well. I think it was just the right amount of like effort to reward ratio to still be fun, whereas Kerbalrizing. Yeah, especially at the start. But Kerbalrizing was just, oh my god. It was
trash.
With all the neutral craft and having to set up all the... I remember spending about 2 days setting up all of the craft across the entire dual system and all the bases and everything, and then you didn't even make the episode. I wasted so many hours setting all of that crap up, and you never even invaded the planet.
Beautiful. Yeah, we got to episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9. To be fair, it was actually my fault. It would have been my turn. To be fair, I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
So, my fault. But
That's really why I stopped, guys. I just never had any more Kerbalizing.
My
Yeah.
fault. That
And also, I think right at the end, I started a series. I thought it'd be really a cool idea, like learn to code with Kerbal Space Program. Like that seemed like a good idea. But then I was like, oh my god, changing direction and actually having like a thing to do is going to be so much effort.
Well, let's launch Twitchi's thing into this gas giant as the final thing of this stream. Twitchi's mighty statue
of the glorious leader himself.
That is heresy to the gulag.
You know what? I think this might actually. I might actually be able to land this. It's a lot smaller.
Yeah, it has the power of glorious leader.
It has docking port.
Yeah, of course. Like,
We're talking about mine had wings and a probe.
Mine
Don't
said
complain about Tape's metal block.
Mine had a probe, and it was, it was flat. I think it's a good thing.
We're going to
You
try.
gotta
And...
pick-
People
When
are
you spend
asking,
money,
why is
obviously.
Kerbal rising?
why
Where
is
isn't
Kerbal rising?
Oh, that
How
became a
is
meme,
Kerbal
right? So
rising?
I made
why
it.
is Kerbal rising? What is Kerbal rising? Who is Kerbal?
I made it a rule on my
Kerbal
Discord.
rising
that-
is a small fish that lives in the bottom of the ocean.
It's
You
true.
heard
It
it
comes
first.
up once a day to eat its prey, and that's why it's been called the Rising. Little
Yeah.
did they know, the ancient natural scientists of old, that they actually go down again afterwards. They just kept on thinking they were rising all the time.
Yeah, it's a big mistake. It's a big piece of history right there. What
FYI,
is
the
Kerbal Space
meme.
Program? Kerbal Space Program is an old wooden ship.
Wait, what? Wait, are you reading?
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat.
You read your chat. I said, yeah, the meme of like who is Kerbal Rising came from my Discord because I made a rule because people kept atting me and asking. I said it's like a bannable rule if someone ats me and asks where is Kerbal Rising. So then they just started asking who is Kerbal Rising, why is Kerbal Rising, what is yeah. I did kind of ask for that to be fair, but yeah, that was where that came from.
Yeah.
The internet, everyone. At its best. I'm looking for a place to put the Werner thrusters, and I found like a.
Center of mass.
Maybe
Do
I should put it there.
Yeah, put one there, put one on the
Oh,
nipples, put
screw it,
one
yeah.
on the back.
We'll have
Yeah,
a
do it.
couple of nipples. You've got nipples on your back for some reason. We'll have some
Extra
there.
nipples are good. I mean,
You've
that's
got
the Kerbal, the glorious leader difference.
right. Let's. Has this got a probe on it, by the way?
it doesn't, unfortunately. No, I didn't think
Okay,
about
I'll
that.
stick a probe on his head. He's wearing a hat. He's wearing a crown.
Of course.
He's wearing a golden
Yes.
crown.
Someone asked, did Kerbal Rising?
Did
I think it
Kerbal
did.
Rising did. It did. I
Yeah,
swear
it did. It definitely did.
Definitely did. It
Lots of people are like, don't make a pendulum rocket again.
Is anyone actually
The
expecting me
rocket
to
on top.
make something semi-competent? on this
No, I just
stream?
it was there. I was going to be just throw it out.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna launch a Kerbal statue that Twitchy sent me into a gas giant, and then we'll probably call it a day.
Yeah, normal
This has been
stuff.
fun though.
Yeah,
it has
pretty
been a
standard.
lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed myself a lot.
Yeah, I've enjoyed
Yeah, it's
myself a
been
lot.
great.
It's been a really nice reunion. We should definitely do Robot Wars and stuff, and actually, so we
Yes.
can be playing something relevant to us also having a Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely an idea. Right, final landing. Here we
Like
go,
a
everyone.
magnificent statue.
What are the bets that I can
I'm-
actually land this one? What do we think?
100%.
100%. Oh.
£8 million.
I'm gonna hold you to that, but I
Okay.
probably won't land it. So just say
So
goodbye
I
to £8
don't
million.
get £8 million
I thought
I
you
owe
were
you
offering
£8
me £8
million.
million for doing it.
to land it. Oh, I was saying £8 million. I don't know. I think I was betting £8 million. So if you don't land it, then I lose £8 million.
Well, you're gonna lose a lot of money, bud. I hate to break it to you. This is not gonna land. I'm gonna show you that much. I'm surprised. I'm
Maybe
happy
I
I did
should,
land something though. Like I did actually land an
Yeah.
actual space.
Yeah, getting the condom, bro.
Yeah. For a second, I thought you said something very different to Condor.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
I mean, whatever you get down, that's up to you.
Okay, right. final attempt. Let's disable the comms network again. There we go, so I can communicate with it. There we go. It's fine. Let's make sure all the cheats are on. We're doing this. Yeah. Okay. Doing this the worst way we possibly can. Ah, the game is
Someone's
proper
asking,
loud.
where did Brady come from?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Freddy
right.
Penguin.
So someone misspelt my my username, and it became Bready Penguin, and then it became a meme like he has risen, and there's like a Bready Penguin, risen because God, and also, and we had a few others. We had Baguette Lown, we had Breadly Wistance, we had there was one for Scott Manley. I've forgotten what it was. We had the best one was I came up with this one instead of Shadow Zone. We had Sourdough Zone.
Nice.
Which I was quite proud of. I don't know. You give Aga Starch. There you go. That's one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Aga Starch. What Twitchy? What can we think of one for you?
I don't know what.
I'm trying to find this meme, so I can put it on stream.
Maybe my big comeback should be another Spore Let's Play.
Oh yeah, Sport.
Oh my
All
God.
about Sport.
There it
That
is,
was
everyone.
such a good series.
Bready.
No, we've got a delay.
We'll put Bready.
Scone
Bready will
Manly.
watch
Scone
over on
Manly.
stream.
Freddy Penguin.
What was it? Scone Manly. Yep. There we go. We got Bready on the
That's
stream
Mind
now.
Baker.
Mind Baker. Yep. I'm glad this.
Oh, Twinkie did a Twitchy.
Yeah,
Nice.
Twinkie.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to come up with Twitchy batter, but someone's typed
Twitchy
it out. I was
batter,
like, how do
that
you make
sort of
it?
works, yeah.
Tape baking.
tape.
That's a very shoehorned one. If you just change some words.
Oh, we had some things where like, oh yeah, we're gonna feed Bready to duct tape. That was one.
Oh no. Oh yeah, duck tape. Oh god.
Feed the ducks. Yeah. That was one. That was one meme.
Or inbred penguin.
What do
Hey.
you guys think of Bready Penguin? He's beautiful, right?
I like him. I think he should
He
be
is
your
beautiful.
avatar.
I actually changed my Discord server to the Bready Penguin official Discord for a while, and I had that as the thing. It was great. What am I doing? Oh yeah, doing the velocity thing. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna work either. It's
Oh no!
It's fine.
don't know how to make things aerodynamically
Yeah.
stable on this planet, really. Apart from just literally like slowing it down to 0. If I do minus 2,000, can I turn it around now?
It's up to 7,000.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there we
it's
go.
slowing down.
Now it'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, when it's going really fast, you're not going to be able to do it. But once it's subsonic, you'll be fine, ish.
Ish.
Ish being the key word here.
Yeah, that's all you need, ish.
All you
Oh, yeah,
need
not so
is
much.
ish.
Beautiful.
Come on, just fly, please. I'm gonna try and pitch it over. Come on. No, don't want to work. Don't want to work. Not gonna work. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think that's possibly enough. I think I'm not gonna make anything remotely competent for the rest of this.
No, I think
We'll
we've
just-
explored
We've
it.
come along and derailed it.
Yeah. We'll watch Dear Luda descend into the fiery pits of hell, and then I think we'll call it a night. It's been a real
all
pleasure.
please raise in the honour of Dear
We
Luda.
can just call it YouTube. We know.
The YouTube planet.
YouTube, yeah, Planet YouTube. Look at that color.
Yeah, sucks you in, never lets you leave.
Not that we can't leave.
No, we're allowed. We're allowed to leave, of course.
Yeah, just to be clear.
Yeah. We're not captives in Penguin's house. That is very true.
I'm gonna see if I can actually
Okay.
above the
See you
sphere of
later,
influence.
newbie field plays.
Okay. Well, we're going to go somewhat near the platform. Yeah, I think it's going to take many hours of tweaking and testing and then not being drunk to get something that will be able to land on these platforms. And then also
Yeah,
the
this is
platform
always
itself.
best done sober.
But yeah, we proved the concept though, which is honestly more than I thought we would do. We landed something on a gas giant, which is pretty rad, I think.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed.
Thank you. Someone liked my stream.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
It was
we
cool
are
when
okay.
when we went skydiving and you went past like the spire, like spiraling down. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Condor falling off. Like, yeah, there's some pretty cool shots. I think I'm going to get some cool thumbnails from the atmosphere of a gas giant. But yeah, I'm not going to do it at my current level of intoxication. That is for sure. What are we thinking though? Like LMP Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'd be up for that.
Yeah,
I'm
think
definitely
down.
down.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Twitchy missed the last one, so we have to do
When
it.
are we thinking? Should we just
Are
schedule
you
out on the
guys
Discord
free
or-
next Saturday? I tend to stream every Saturday, so
I don't think I'm free next Saturday. Maybe the one after that.
okay. Saturday after next Saturday? What are we thinking?
Okay, Saturday after next.
At same time, so 7 p.m. ish, BST.
I will make no firm commitments, but say probably.
Okay. Well,
I can
we'll
definitely be here.
pencil it in as a maybe.
Yeah, we'll just closer to the time. Let's just all double check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah.
put it on the Discord chat we have now. And yeah, just
It'll give me time to do some testing with LMP, and I can get something set.
Yeah,
awesome.
and maybe between now and then I'll do a stream of my own. I don't know. I've enjoyed this. I kind of.
You missed it?
Yeah, it's another. I thought I got off it, but I've had a bit
You've
of
been drawn
YouTube
back
drugs,
in.
and now I'm hooked again.
Petition for Beardy to change his YouTube to the Bready Penguin and change his profile picture. If someone donates £100, I'll change it for a week. There you go.
Oh, I'm donating £100 right now.
Nobody actually.
That's another way of
donate
saying
that
you
much money to me.
significantly dislike that idea, isn't it?
Yeah, there goes the dear leader statue. I wonder if I can swap to this. Laura said this like destroys the world, but we might as well try it now. So let's go to the tracking station, see if we can swap to the platform. Oh, Games Links is here in the chat. Hey Links, how you doing?
Oh shit! Hey,
He's-
Games Links.
Yeah, he makes planet mods.
Yeah, all the planets. Yeah.
He's an up and coming KSP YouTuber as well. He makes all the cursed shit.
Oh yeah.
He made KSP, but Kerbin is flat, and it's iconic.
Really?
Flat
I
I think I
Kerbin.
actually saw that.
Yeah, it's go watch it. Flat
sounds
Flat
horrible.
Kerbin. It's
Can you
amazing.
imagine gravity on a flat planet?
Oh, like the gravity's like
Jeez.
crushing at the launch center, but you go to the edge and it's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I assume the whole
totally.
planet's like the runway, where if you're on one end, you roll backwards, and if you're on the other end, you roll forwards.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly that.
iconic. He had to keep like adjusting gravity to make it work throughout the video. It's a great video though. It really is good. I really enjoyed it. And the
Oh, people asking what a
thumbnail
twig
is
is.
amazing. I love the thumbnail of it. It's like Valentina with like glowing red eyes looming over a giant Valentina looming over a flat
No.
Kerbin. Oh, it looks like we
Everyone
can
in your
actually load the
chat's asking
platform.
what a quid is.
A quid? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
pound. It's a pound.
It's a pound
It's a sea
sterling.
creature we use as currency in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FYI,
So we use-
nobody actually donate 100. I wasn't actually asking anyone to donate 100 quid. It's more
Yeah.
like saying I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can load the platform. It just breaks the camera. So can I change camera mode? No, it does break the camera.
Totally self-promoting in your chat.
Okay, well then $100, Joe Gaming.
$100
we
would
don't need
also
to think about
work.
Yeah, it's like
100 of
80
any
or something.
currency. Wait, you don't actually get people to do it.
No,
Why
I
would you
wanna do
ever
it.
donate
I-
£100 to a stream? I mean, people have
I've been
in the
watching
past, but-
streamers recently, and it looks like they're all pretty shill. So I think you've really got to up the shilling.
Yeah, this is minimal. This is not really.
Yeah,
the
seriously,
level
buddy.
of
Every
shilling I
fight,
expect from my internet.
you've
I
got to
just
go Wings of
realised
Redemption. Every
Frickin'
10
Brady
minutes,
is
you
still
gotta
on
be
the
like, If I don't
stream.
get 80 subs, I'm quitting. All right, I talked over you.
No, so I'll just say Brady is still on the stream. I didn't realize Brady was there, like looming.
there as
like
our
an
mascot now.
It's like an internet historian stream where he just puts loads of shit on the screen.
Place the sun with Brady. Looks like he's a heavenly being.
Red.
He glows. He's a god descending to this platform.
The sun god, Freddy.
He has risen. Oh, right. We'll send 100
All right.
pounds of bread, apparently. Right. Well, I think that'll do it for this train wreck of a stream. This was really good fun.
You're welcome.
We got a platform. We
It was a
landed
lot.
something on a platform, and we sent Tape 2 Drunk Boogaloo on a skydive into a gas giant. So I'll consider that a success. Thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you to you guys for joining me on stream. This has been such good fun. I didn't expect any of you to respond, so unprecedented 5-year reunion, 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, it's like a cool band reunion.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like shitty rock stars.
Oh, but does that make us like a cool band? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, this is like Live Aid. This is like
Yeah.
it's at the same level, I think, as Live Aid.
Yes.
Live AIDS, because that's what this stream is. Just pure AIDS, pure cancer.
Oh yeah, this was AIDS. All right, well. Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you, massive thank
This
you
has
to
been
everybody
KFC
who
with Tape. I'll see you
donated.
next time.
Oh wait, can I just have you just say hey guys, this is KSP with Tape, just one more time. I just want to hear it.
Yeah.
Please do it.
Hey guys, this is KSP with Tape.
Oh yes,
Ah,
I love
good.
that. Let me just
That's
read out the
fair
names of everyone who donated, just so I can say a massive thank you again to everyone who did. So apparently Matt Lown donated, but I don't know if that was actually Matt Lown. We had Jajum Fadul. I'm going to regret trying to read these out. Copycat99, Haster, Squats, Van Headington. We had Scott Manley apparently. We had the Beardy Penguin from the future. We had Pubale Hadziv, Rocketom, Cadlisto, Smithers, Mindmaker, Blonde Null, Android, Latra, Mindmaker again, Lightning Gamer, Smithers again, Epoch Eclipse, and Dan Headington again. Thank you very, very much. How generous you all were, considering how awful this stream has been. So,
It's been an amazing stream. What do you mean?
it's been iconic.
To say like and subscribe.
Yeah, hit that like button, guys.
Hit
Hit that bell.
Oh,
Ding that bell.
Smush it.
Lick,
Go to
subscribe,
notification.
go to lootcrate.com/beardy. No. That's
This is sponsored by Squarespace.
Oh no. Raid Shadow Legends /Beardy Penguin. Oh, let's not do that. Alright, let's end this stream before it gets any worse. Good night, everybody.
This is what you guys are doing.
Bye.
Bye.